water.
Make Terminator there. I used Terminator for one of the random characters. That was great fun. What was that? Generally, that was good fun.
I just rewatched Terminator 2 for the first time.
Oh, I need to get my...
Good movie. Good movie.
I
It's
mean-
a shame all the rest of them suck.
Yeah,
There's like
I know.
8 other ones, and they're all terrible. So, last time, after arriving in the desolate wastelands of the far north, you came to the most northern dwarven city, the last true
Why am I so
place
injured?
of refuge and warmth before the desolate wasteland, the Forum, the previous home of the exiled king Ulf the Hammer. You, of course, arrived with the titular hammer, the Maker's Fist, a very powerful artifact that currently none of you are holding on to because it has been taken back as a treasure of the kingdom. You were put on trial to determine whether or not you were telling the truth of the king, taken to a great, chapel-type place where you're placed into a zone of truth and questioned by one Malgan Everfall, a dwarf wizard. Who's very, very friendly, nice, kind, and you have no reason not to trust.
Clearly.
Malgan, now that the king is dead, the title of king passes to the king's eldest child, Prince Rogarth Lighthammer, a very mature adult man, a young child, too young yet to take the throne, who will rule as Prince Regent. Other important character you've met while you are here is Aurora Brighthammer, the king's elder daughter, not in line for the throne.
Can I ask a little question?
Yeah, little question. Yeah.
So the prince is Lighthammer, she's Brighthammer?
Correct.
Okay.
They have different last names.
Do you know?
If you're interested, the head of the dwarven family carries the title the, so Ulf the Hammer, whereas the others carry a adjective, light hammer, bright hammer, quick hammer, something along those lines. Once made king, the younger will become Rogarth the Hammer. The Hammer, just the.
Oh, bless him. He doesn't really look like a hammer.
He doesn't really.
baby.
He looks like a light hammer.
He looks like a craft hammer.
One of the little ones you use for like shaping little metal clocks or something.
Yeah.
But as your inquisition was proceeding, the questions became significantly less relevant to the death of the king. You were asked about the High Priestess Claxi, what your business was with Xanos the Liar. It appears Malgan knows a little bit more than they initially let on. In order to combat this, our very own Zara, or Zahim, cast an additional zone of truth, doubling it up, allowing you to know if they were lying. They did, however, continue on their statements of, yes, I am Malgan Everfall, this, that, and the other.
But we think they're not,
A
don't we? We
legend
think
lore
that...
spell from Amanita didn't reveal anything, which for someone of this significance probably should.
Yeah.
Which indicates
yeah,
that
yeah.
something is amiss.
Yeah. There's
All of
always
that's very
something
good
amiss.
Thank you.
all of that kind of up in the air. In the middle of the interrogation, you suddenly found it cut rather to the side as you realised that even though you didn't grab it back in the oculary, the crown, the rusted crown, was still in Electra's handbag.
Oh, yeah.
And brushing your hand against it just in time
Oh, that's
to
why
feel
I've
the
got
witch
half my hit points missing.
reopen.
I knew there was something there.
Yes. You
Yes.
touched
I
the
stabbed
crown,
my
which is
finger on the
never a
crown.
good deal.
Yeah.
Can you
Really
please send me
expected.
your recipe for your hummus? Because I make
Yeah.
hummus at home too, but I always get a ratio of lemon juice and garlic.
I love when people ask for my recipes.
So
It is really good.
it is good eggs.
I told you. It's
Pop
good.
it in the group chat.
It's a good idea because I'll probably use it too, actually.
Yeah, because I swear, like all the ones you get online are like
Thursdays.
way too
Like-
garlicky.
like,
or way
how
too,
can
We'll
we-
just all bring
I
like
doubled
hummus.
the garlic in the recipe.
Oh yeah, we could have a
It
hummus,
doesn't taste like it.
blind hummus testing.
Oh! You gotta try and guess whose is which.
Yeah, blind hummus testing.
At Christmas, my family will all cook different legs of ham with my old
Oh, really?
recipe. Called the ham off. We'll do the hummus off.
Or
We could do a ham
Make
off
it
as well. We could do ham and hummus.
I don't know
And
if ham
other-
and hummus really go together. But
Other foods beginning with H.
The favorite Christmas food that I've wanted
Haggis.
to make
Haggis?
is like it's like a Christmas tree made out of like cream cheese and sun-dried tomatoes and olives, and like you mix a bunch of herbs and stuff into it, and it like makes this little Christmas tree, and you put the like olives.
wow.
And then it's just a dip, essentially. It was so good.
Sounds wild.
That is interesting.
I'm trying to visualize it, and I'm not sure what I'm visualizing is the thing.
And as the crown awoken, you saw the familiar looming figure of Necrosis the Devourer, herald of the corruption.
Oh, is that their title?
They are. You do them to be a herald of the corruption. Heralds being particularly powerful mages with one or more elements. We know Balthazar is also a herald of chaos.
It's something like this.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's not quite what I envisaged, which is probably a good thing that you showed me the picture, because I'd have hung all my olives on like actual baubles, and I was like trying to work out how you get the shape to stay, but it's more of a cone.
We can see in our lovely cabin here this yellow
More
one is the zone of
abstract.
truth. You've got the little
I
council
was thinking the
table
same
here with the prince and princess and the dwarven
It's not
councillors.
just me.
We've got
I
Malgan
need
wandering
that.
about in the zone of truth asking the pointed questions. This path over here to the left leads to the palace, where the hammer could be stored.
You're
This path-
telling us how to get away.
Where's the hammer?
This path to the left leads back to the Imperial, to the not
Oh, cool.
Imperial.
As soon as we kill
To the
Lich,
keep.
that's exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
This path to the right leads into. You don't actually know where that one leads. That's where you were led. Sorry. Yeah, correct. You came from this one, sorry, to the right here. That leads to underground caverns. This leads further into the city. Various dwarves in observation. One of these flesh menders or clerics is holding the Zone of Truth, the other being held by Zara or Zahim.
Yeah.
I like starting sessions like this. Can I get everyone to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Love it.
Archeon, let us know what yours is.
13.
13 for Archeon. Anita,
Oh no, 15.
15. That's alright. Electra,
6.
Oh
less
no.
than alright. And is it Zara or Zahim in this fight, David?
Zahim at present. Luckily, I get advantage, so it's 12. Otherwise, it would have been 2.
Oh no.
Wonderful. So,
Necrosis gets a natural 20.
not quite,
Yeah.
but they are still going before any of the pieces. Up at the top of the
He does
initiative order,
usually take a round to get his shit together.
mechanically it takes Necrosis, you would know this from observation, it takes Necrosis an action to rejuvenate and reform from the crest. So they can't drop
As he
anything
starts
too
coming out, Electra says, based on the last time, we've got like about 6 seconds while he gets his shit together. Just so you know.
Zahim would just be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah,
God,
you
he
haven't
wasn't
seen
here.
it. Have you? No, yeah, you have.
I don't
You've
think
seen
so. Last time the Lich formed was in the tavern with Balthazar.
No, it was in the fight with Classic.
Yeah, it was in the fight.
It was in
Yeah.
the fight with Claxy, my apologies. Probably a little bit busy then. You'd be forgiven for not quite noticing what was happening.
I can't remember what happened, but no, like, as in what the fuck is in like I thought
The crown,
the crown
was
was
there.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
I think Amanita noticed you do a weird face.
And they would
Like,
Zone of
oh.
Truth know that I'm telling the truth as well.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, I
I
say
know
to the
you
Zone
took
of
the
Truth
stuff.
dudes, I'm like, oh, this is
It's so
Neki.
creepy, I love it.
This is Neki. He's that Lich we were just talking about. That you
That we
sort of...
claimed we didn't have
do-
one.
That you claimed you didn't have on us.
Where'd you get that artwork?
But they would
I
also...
steal all of my artwork aggressively. I have no idea.
But they would also know that we weren't lying.
It's a good one. You see the crown levitates out of the bag,
Unless
terrible
it's only-
smoke billowing from it as it forms into the grey skull of the process.
Oh, shit.
Malvin actually beat all of you on initiative as well.
Would you like to get rid of this Lich?
So the Lich is forming currently. Does anyone else say anything as the Lich is forming?
That's the Lich we were talking about.
Yeah. We'll go,
Amanita
yeah.
probably just rolls her eyes and calls for her companion.
And Amanita
They
goes,
begin
and
running from a
you
great distance away. They
know,
come here and, like, sit
you
round.
know from your spell that we didn't know he was here.
They will be Lich powered kills that just to make a point.
Yeah.
You see Malvin with a speed that you would not think possible for a stout dwarf. Tucken just rolls into the snow, which is kicked up around them in a way that does not seem mundane, and they are gone.
Oh, great.
Of
Right.
course. That fucking prick.
I shout up to the light
I was
hammer,
hoping
the
at
bright
least he'd
hammer.
get smacked a bit by the Lich.
Or he'd help us.
I shout up to the light hammer and the bright hammer
Mm-hmm.
and go, Your Majesties, if I were you, I'd get out of here pretty smartly. Get the king out.
That place.
Yeah.
You see Necrosis on their turn forms standing. Necrosis is about 9 foot tall, looming. Seems to cast 5 different shadows in every direction as they spread up the walls. Looking around, you see the dwarves who had come in this have not seen such a creature in their lifetime, nor the lifetime of their fathers, nor their forge fathers. The Lich leans up and speaks. Run. As you see, they're going to do a double legendary action to cause a mass sphere effect, as it is pandemonium. I'm not going to move the tokens around, but there's a bunch of people running all around here trying to leave, all around this way. And that. That is the Lich's... that's a legendary action which will take. They also get a bonus action on this turn, which they can't do a lot with, luckily. But they can... Oh, there's bonus action. What does that do? No. They can move, which they will. You see, they levitate 15 foot off the ground. You don't get an opportunity because they don't leave your range.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yes,
He's now in my zone of truth.
he is in your zone of truth.
Does he choose to fail?
They do. They choose to fail. Look you in the eyes and say, "I have no secrets you would not want to know." Sorry, I have no secrets you would want to know. Manita, that is your turn.
Okay, give me a second. It just changed what I was going to do to it.
That's all right. Archeon, you're on deck, and then immediately after is Zahir.
I think I'll probably just pop Spirit Guardians. As my action, and then bonus action.
Do you have 21 hit points at the moment?
Now I've got 4 hit points.
Oh, cool. I must have
Are we
seen
playing, just so that I know, are we playing the Spirit Guardian rules where you can only have one set
Yes.
of a single spell procced in a single
I
space?
think so.
I think that's fair. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So I'll cast Spirit Guardians, and then bonus action, I will Bardic Inspiration Zara or is it him?
Is it him?
So,
Is it him?
Aborted.
And then could I look at Necrosis, knowing that it's in the thing? Do you have anything to do with the corrupted network?
It doesn't.
I think that's that other thing.
Actually, give me a persuasion check. See if you can get it to acknowledge your presence.
I've got a single focus.
Oh, nat 20.
Woo!
Okay, 23, but not 20.
It looks and says, "The network is a trifle. I would not toy with it." Archeon,
That
is
makes Amanita a little bit
I
angry.
am going to
Just a little.
Valid.
yell in kind of the direction that where the old mate went.
Yeah.
Disappeared to.
vaguely off in this
Say,
way.
I told you you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. And I transform into the like dragon.
Of course.
Incredible. We love a dragon form. Dragon. That's a young dragon, is it not?
Yeah, young bronze.
Wonderful. The token's green, but don't mind that. You proc up there. I can track the hit points for it if you like.
I can track the reports.
Oh, beautiful. You do it then. One less thing for me to do.
Yeah.
That's action, bonus action at all?
No.
Movement? You're not in anyone's opportunity range at the moment.
No, I'll probably say that.
Wonderful. End of that turn, Lich is going to take another legendary action. Is going to... Ooh. Yes, that'll do nicely. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can all 4 of you please make a con save for me? As you are in...
Remember if you're near me, +3.
+3?
Yep,
Oh,
because you're now large, you're all in within 5 foot of Electra, who's the target.
15.
Fail.
25.
Pass.
19.
Fail.
23.
Pass. Those of you who failed take 20 poison damage.
Oh, but that's hard because we're Shadowfen.
Yes, that is very fast, so 10 for you. Those who pass take no damage, it's just a cantrip. as you see Croesus.
20 damage to our cantrip.
Sorry,
As
that
you
was
see-
just
as
such
you
a
see
great line.
Croesus levitating almost absent-mindedly, just this sickening, stinking cloud starts to spread from them. You see the
Sorry, that
snow
was
underneath
brilliant.
where they are doesn't melt, but just starts to become dim and dark and muddied. Let's see. Zara, Zaheen, that is you.
We're dead. We're dead. We're quite possibly dead.
The Lich is a big deal. Hence why you want to destroy the crown.
We've been trying.
Not for want of trying.
We keep losing items.
What's the damn hammer? We should go get the hammer.
We-
Come back to it.
I know what I want to do,
Against
but
it.
Zaheen wouldn't do it.
Arcana check, anyone who'd like to.
Yes.
Can I do a perception check to
Mhm.
see if the
What's
22.
the Lich
It's
has
intelligence.
see if the
It's
Lich
only a
has
7.
like eyed
Not
up
exactly in like I'm
prince,
in full anger
or if
mode.
he seems to be ignoring the prince.
The prince.
Bonk smash.
Yeah, give us an insight check probably for that.
Net
7,
22.
22. You would recall that divinity, which is the element associated with the hammer, is the apotheosis to corruption.
We should get
Natural
the
20
For
The
27.
Lich
Yeah.
looks at
I've
all
got
living
108
things with
wine
equal
I don't know if
contempt
that's fucking fit though.
Ah,
and does not seems to regards the prince, regards the guards around the prince, but does not seem to be. You don't think they're going to pay
just
him much
specifically
mind.
target.
No, as far as you can tell, nothing like that. The dwarves run around screaming. You see the two half guards on either side of the king, other side of the prince. Sorry, immediately step in, slam their shields into the ground, and scream out something in dwarvish you don't understand. To any of you speak it.
I'm going to cast Aura of Life.
You're going to cast
This would have been
Or
a really
life.
good time.
Aura of Life. Lovely.
Because he
Aura-
had like 200.
Long story short, it gives everyone in my radius necrotic
It
resistance.
takes time to set up.
Very good spell to drop there.
He-
You're
he
going to
failed to
lose
cast
concentration
that.
on the truth to cast that, I believe.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's fine.
So
Uh,
necrotic
he can
resistance.
do that. 'Cause
He's
Up the top, the fleshmenders who were conducting the trial seem to still be holding on to that, though whether they're going to be terribly fussed for that or not is hard to determine.
And then I'm going to.
Orange colour.
We need that hammer right now.
What's the.
I like being.
Oh no, I
somebody's
can't.
cast a whisper.
Concentration. There. No, I'll just won't use a bonus action, and I will move into melee range.
You'll move into melee range of the Lich.
Very bold.
Quite a
You
bold.
do have bardic inspiration, remember?
You
Move card.
move
Face
into the Lich hovering 15 foot in midair. Does not seem to turn to look at you.
We're one pack
You
now.
see
Two to go.
the prince's turn.
Oh no.
Oh, no, it's 15 feet
The
in the
prince.
air.
Or if you open another one.
It's 15 foot in the air. Yes, so still in reach. Just has the high ground.
Is it in reach? 15 foot up?
15 foot. Yeah.
How does that work height wise?
You can. So you're 6 foot tall, and you can reach another 5 foot. Bonk.
10, because so 15 feet wouldn't be.
No, so you're sorry. The 15 foot, as in it's. It needs to be in melee range of you, so it's 10 foot off the ground. Then it is not.
But also I have a 10-foot reach, so
Cool. So
I specifically have a 10-foot
cool.
reach.
So you won't suffer disadvantage on melee attacks against it. Then the prince makes a save. The prince begins to cry.
Oh no! The baby!
Electra, that is you. Sorry for all the area of effects.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to. I'm in melee, aren't I, at the moment?
Are in
I'm
melee.
going to disengage,
Mhm.
and I'm going to move 30 feet towards where we think the hammer
Yep.
might
start
be.
heading towards the hammer.
And
Uh,
bonus action.
That's 5, 10, 15. That's an extra 10. You've got 35 foot? 30 foot?
30.
Fine for fighting a lich.
You get to there. Would you like to use your feline agility or anything like that to...
Yeah, I will.
That gives you another 30.
Yeah,
Wonderful. 30 puts you there.
fine. And bonus action. Ooh. Yeah, it's alright. Sorry.
No.
No, that's fine. I'm not. That's fine. It's
Lovely.
the end of my turn.
You see it is the princess's turn.
Yep.
She is going to give Zara Bardic Inspiration.
Zara's already got Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, never mind then. You can't stack Bardic Inspiration, I don't think. Cool, in that case, she's going to give the dragon Bardic Inspiration. Why not?
With Bardic Inspiration building.
D6, add it to attack rolls, skill checks, saving throws. That
Pretty
sounds
much
about
anything
right.
except damage.
Actually, she's a warbug, so you can add it to damage if you like. Or whatever.
You can also add it to healing and spell attacks if you have Tasha's rules turned on.
Yeah, sure, she's got Tasha's rules turned on, why not? She once met Tasha drunk in a pub and,
Wow.
Flesh
She should be
Renders.
queen.
Yeah.
No
I reckon.
one's... as you're running past, you get healing from one of these clerics. They've
Start
got...
a feminist revolution.
I'm part of a sisterhood.
nope, they don't have healing word.
Okay.
Healing word. What a silly stat block. Anyway.
They didn't prep their healing spells, Dave. She knows that. She
True, there
understands.
was an interrogation.
She understands how that works.
Oh, I'll tell you what the clerics do. They both cast Spiritual Weapon, two crossed swords in front of the priest.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's very cool.
That is cool, actually.
Then it's them. You see from the shadows suddenly this purple and green pulsating beam
That's Xanos.
firing at the Lich as Malvin's invisibility is broken.
But that's the colours that Xanos used. When he
It's fucking Xanos!
Because he knew Xanos when we mentioned Xanos.
Oh my god,
Xanos!
Xanos!
Evil brother.
No, it's just
It's just
Xanos.
Xanos.
It's just Xanos.
I think Xanos is in every single court.
You see they
Oh,
unfold.
Oh. Sorry, carry on.
Give me
We've
an
got
insight
sidetracked
check.
now. Amanita's like this.
He was
Frozen.
experimenting with
15.
creating different
Wait, am I
robotic
free?
creatures. Maybe he's got
You see
robotic puppets.
that while this person looks like they've unfortunately missed the Lich, they were actually aiming for you very, very carefully as you take 15 force damage.
It's Xanos.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's brought the Lich back
uh,
as a cover to give him
you take 27 force damage and a knocked
frame us.
20
he's too
foot
scared.
back
I think
as
Xanos is
two of these horrendous
He's framing
beams
us.
miss the Lich and pass him to you. Sorry,
He's-
not 15.
He
10
wants the
foot back.
hammer.
The Lich is hit once as well and also knocked.
He wants the
I'm
hammer.
not-
10 plus.
He
Am
wants
I
the
frozen?
hammer.
Did you say?
No, I can
Oh,
just
okay.
imagine you going,
As the
fucking
colours are
Xanos,
turning.
yeah. Amanita going, Xanos!
Oh, it's just the purple and green light.
He wants that hammer. We're going to get framed. Because he's a dick.
Because he mentioned he had a device. Hang on.
We're mid-battle. I mean, I can actually imagine Amanita going, hold on a minute. Necrosis, just wait a second.
We'll get that in battle.
Takes that shot and then with surprising agility
There may be
again,
other people you
runs
want to
behind
attack.
The table, takes cover behind all of the king's guards and such. You can take free skill checks if you like. If anyone
Free
wants to do
skill
any sort of history or insight or anything like that.
Yes.
As
History.
action economy goes, it's free.
Yeah.
Insight.
Inside.
Sure, what are you inciting?
I think our food might be here, so I should...
Him.
Okay. Malin?
Malvin.
I had
Just
the
a
wrong
general
one.
vibe check? Cool.
The magic doesn't seem familiar.
You can do insight, also you do arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Insight's higher for me, so can I take insight?
Insight will tell you different things, but you can do
I
it.
would like to.
I'm going to do inside.
21.
Actually, no. Arcana's Arcana's intelligence with wisdom's inside, isn't it?
Mhm.
I might go Arcana then.
Yeah, go for it.
On, like what I think his magic's coming from.
Yeah.
And that'll be a 19.
19. I'll tell you what, with a 19, you recognize the spell. This is an Eldritch Blast. With a 19, you also know this is not a wizard spell. With the insight check and the kind of you both, as for is this Xanos? Look, it's not Xanos,
Yeah.
but what you do know is that this magic is coming from the same source as Xanos.
Yeah.
This is corruption. Specifically, this is deception. The aspect of corruption Xanos serves.
Yeah. Okay.
You more so with that 19, in fact, that is significant. You remember back to the fight with Klaxon. While Xanos didn't do much, what they did was very weak.
Yeah.
And you think that potentially the Xanos the Liar and Malvin Everfall, if not more, serve the same patron.
Well, the patron is perception.
Necrosis the Devourers.
I wonder if it's the
Spirit Guardians.
patrons.
Yes. Is that a wisdom? That's a wisdom save?
I wonder if it's the guy that's running.
28.
Wait,
Yeah, that passes.
if it was Eldritch Blast, was that
Nine.
spell attack?
It was a spell attack, yes.
Did he just roll really well?
Yes, they add quite a bit to Eldritch Blast. They got a 17 and a 28.
That'll be 4 damage.
They also have 4 blasts, so 2 hit you, 1 hit the lich, 1 miss. How much?
4 damage.
4 damage?
I mean, it was 9. Oh, no, sorry. It's 4. 8.
What did you roll?
I rolled 9. Rounded down.
Food, let's do it. And then we can all wonder what that next area of effect is when we come back. Save from, let me check how this works, but I think probably just the 2 of you. Oh no.
Oh, I have to flip my thing.
There it is. 30 feet.
Interesting.
Can I please get a wisdom save from all of you?
Lovely.
And me? Or am I am?
Don't
You
forget
are-
to add 3 if you're within 10 feet
Yes.
of me.
That applies to no one, I'm afraid, because you've been knocked back. Amanita's 15 feet.
27.
That's a pass.
9.
That's a fail.
Wisdom. Hold on. My turn.
Well,
I mean,
Actually, it
Hulk
might be
smash
intelligence. Let me just check.
oh no.
Oh, hang on one
No,
second.
that would be worse.
Hang on
So.
1 second.
It
Remind
is
me how
indeed intelligence.
Oh, gee whiz.
con saves work with concentration.
When you take damage, you need to roll either 10 or half the damage taken, whichever's higher. So you got hit for 26, so
Yeah.
you got to roll a 13.
Mine does not pass.
I thought I might as well use that.
That is an 18.
There's an 18, that's a pass. Roll.
17.
17, I'm afraid, is a failure. Failure.
That would have been 20 big number if it
Failure.
had been wisdom.
Unfortunately not.
It's a 9.
And intelligence save from Zahim.
Zaheim.
Zahim.
Oh god, int saves. You had to choose int. didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I know.
7.
Wonderful. All of you feel
Wow.
this terrible pain on your head and the distinct feeling of someone staring at you unblinkingly.
Can you turn the switch off? Something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think any of you will know exactly what this means, but it's not good.
Could I Arcana check what this is?
You can Arcana check. Because this could have some big mechanical impacts, you'll have to use your reaction.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. I thought you. Yeah, it was just a flavor thing.
I
That's
don't think
okay.
I've got a reaction, so I might use it.
Go for it. You're a wizard.
That's a fail.
What is a wizard? Well, what's the thing? It's not a huge DC to identify. So, okay, yeah. You reckon this is probably a spell that affects the mind.
Can I reaction then?
Probably.
What was it? Arcana?
Arcana.
15?
15, that will pass the DC. This was a detect thoughts spell.
Oh. Interesting. You can shield against that. You've got your Ring of Mind Shield.
Not as a dragon, I can't.
Oh, no.
Amanita, that
I just double checked the wording of polymorph to see. Because
Yeah.
the necrotic
Your items do
ring
not
is actually
keep
better. Yeah.
Well,
It
that's
specifically says you do not get any advantages of any of the equipment you use.
Luckily, in this green circle, you are resistant to necrotic damage.
I think true polymorph you do get.
True
You know-
polymorph, you can decide if it sticks with you or if it.
I may have prepared all these spells for like out of combat, zone of truth, and things like
yeah,
this.
yeah, that's all my stuff.
I may
I'm
not
gonna
have any
cast
heavy.
silence on the left.
Nice. Con save, wisdom save.
No save.
No save, it's just.
It's just silence.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gonna
I
move
haven't
out of-
produced anything that's
No,
useful.
why-
But now we can. Yeah,
What's the range on silence?
20 feet. Centered on the ledge.
You have a 20-foot silence centered on the lich. Let's add another area of effect into this.
Oh my god.
Wonderful. I know what these things mean. Silence on the lich.
Yep.
Not that the lich makes much noise anyway, but
And then I'm gonna move
Oh.
kind of across and down, so I'm within
What's that?
maybe just behind Zara.
Here?
Yeah. That'll still get the.
Have you got a mushroom friend or not?
Pardon?
Did you? You didn't get them, did you?
invited to the position.
They weren't even allowed to be in the audience.
I realise that. Put a 13 on high.
Okay.
I'm afraid.
That tracks.
Alright.
Archeon, that is
They're just chilling in the
I'm
garden.
gonna hit him with my fire breath,
nice.
so that'll be a deck save.
Dex save for the lich. Lich rolls a 22.
That's a pass.
As you see, they're flying through the air. As you see, they just swing largely out of the way. David, you're on deck, by the way.
Okay. My citizenship. Just I requested my birth certificate, so I'm sending it to Gava so you can upload it.
Oh, cool.
Immigration wants my birth certificate. For some reason. But considering I've already passed the test, I would have thought they would have asked for that before.
So 32 damage. That's all after it's half.
You've halved that already?
Wow.
Wow, oh, that's so good.
It's 10d10 also.
Absolutely wild.
I rolled
Yeah,
64,
flames
I think.
licking all along the lich. This terrible heat
Oh, I'm gonna get
passes
one use
are.
of it.
The
Otherwise,
snow
I'll use it.
melting in a great big cone behind it where the fire goes.
Can I didn't use my bonus action just
Mhm.
before. Can I just add something?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna bonus action Spores Link to Zara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. No, I don't know who passed the detect books. And then I'll say to you, try and keep the lich in place.
Oh, that's not enough.
You do know what cast attack works.
You know,
Oh, good. Good, good.
You say
Movement
you-
at all?
I just said I don't know who passed that save anyway. So.
Yeah, I might move up into melee range of the ledge.
Melee range of the lich?
Yeah, just right up in front of it.
Wonderful. In that case, is it you were planning that?
What? I mean, it would know what silence is, surely, right?
Oh yeah, it does. The lich is going to drop.
No, knew he was moving into melon.
That's bad. That's worse. That's even better. What do you think, A, B, or C? Any thoughts?
B.
B? B. Let's do B. Well, that's hard to see, though.
We're dead. We're dead. We're very dead.
Is it? Just mortally wounded.
Oh, dude.
Actually draw a big box for this one. It's got nice sense. So, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 corpses.
If you want one, there's ice packs in the freezer.
Oh, no, I don't have
I just
anything
I
to
look
keep
at all
it.
of this,
It's just
and it's just like things on the ground, things in the head,
Yeah.
things in the head, things in the head. It'll just shrug that off.
knock. Just knock on its
Yeah,
head.
yeah. I'm just gonna open a door. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All this stuff is just useless.
That will do nicely. That's nicely visible. You see the lich conjures up, encasing you all The Lich raises up their hands and begins chanting fire, water, earth, air, divinity, listing the elements as one by one walls of light creep up in a great sphere around you all as the Lich unleashes a very powerful spell. Encasing all of you in a great bubble of light. Electra, you're on the outside of that.
Oh no.
Everyone else is stuck on the inside of it. That was a held action it releases. At the end of Archeon, at the end of your turn, it is also taking a legendary action.
Can I just ask something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
It is in silence currently.
It is in silence currently, yes.
Um,
Let me double check,
Yeah,
but
just
I don't
component
believe it
wise.
requires. It doesn't. Oh,
because you said chanting.
indeed it does require it. In which case, the Lich has a. It does a movement speed of 30 feet, which means it has to move to cast that, which means it's going to take an opportunity attack. It can't get out of silence without doing so. Ooh, that's rough. It's going to take an opportunity attack from the dragon.
There are a lot of circles on that screen.
There are a lot of circles on this screen. 30 foot, that is the aura of
I don't know what any of them are, but the
Yeah,
circles on
I
the
don't know
screen.
which one's the silence.
Silence is this one here. I know what they are. That's silence. You've got Aura of Life up.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Yep.
sent it on me.
It's
Wonderful.
silence. This
You've
big
got
one here.
Spirit Guardians.
That big one.
The silence is this one. Oh, hang on. They don't wiggle when I wiggle them. The silence is
Wait, is Aura of
hang on.
Life sent
Silence
on
is
you,
the
or is it
flashing.
sent on a spot?
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know for mechanical reasons.
That's the Zone of Truth, which frankly we can delete at this point. Makes things a bit easier.
Okay.
There we go. That's a bit more simple. Opportunity attack. What would you like to take?
So I just get the one attack, right? I don't get my multi attack.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just checking. That'll be a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Does it?
Does hit.
Fuck, that's a bad roll. Oh, that's 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage.
Yeah.
You bite down on the Lich. Unfortunately, unless Dragon's Bite attack counts as magical, but I don't think it will, no. You bite and the Lich is entirely unyielding. You see, as you try to, you see it looks down at you. Give me... Actually, no. You see, it looks at you and says, your tricks worked in the woods where I was weak. Here there is nothing to oppose me.
What?
Oh, shit.
It moves out of a silence spell, chants the element names, ball of light encasing them all. Electra, you cannot see into the sphere, you just see on the outermost one you see purple, those on the inside see a different colour. Those on the inside see red.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Archeon,
I think I know what that
I already
is.
made my move.
you make your
Okay.
move.
Electra doesn't know, but I think I know what that is. Shit.
So much spell.
Unfortunately, Zaheem is still up and not Zara. Which really kind of sucks at this point.
That's bad shit.
I'm gonna cast.
You are in the silence spell, by the way.
Am I?
Because
Am I?
You're both in silence. Yep.
Oh god.
You see it
Can I
flashing.
run
Could I
out of
move
the
to
silence?
cross
I'm running
You
into
can
melee
drop
range
your
of the.
concentration as a free action now, which is out of it if you like.
Oh, like if I knew I was going to be in the silence spell, I wouldn't have put myself into it.
Oh, sure thing.
If that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable.
I just couldn't see the. Would that get me out? Thank you.
No.
I'm gonna run over to the lich.
Mhm.
I'm going to. I'm going to Thunder Smite, which drops my aura. And then I'm going to attack with my scythe.
Thunderous Smite. As you begin to cast that, you see the Lich waves a hand, counterspell.
Counterspells. Okay.
Did you cast that? What level did you cast that at?
It's just the last level,
Cool.
which is first.
Cool. Spell's gone.
And
You've still got.
does 16 hit?
You've still got Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I can Bardic Inspiration and add it to rolls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a D8?
Yeah.
Mhm.
21.
A 16 would have missed, but a 21 does indeed hit. As you see, the smite is removed, but you still land the weapon on it. Is that just slashing damage? Or is that plus one weapon?
That's
at all?
11 smashing damage.
Mhm.
It is a magical weapon.
Thank you for letting me know that. In that case, it does seem to have an effect.
Does that... If it's a magic weapon, it still matters, eh? Even if it's
Yep.
not like any specific damage type.
Absolutely, yeah. Even if it's not, even if it's not like +1 or.
And also,
just says magic.
I am going to use one of my smites, obviously. Where is my divine smite? So, God, I really wish they made smites easier to calculate.
You're on deck, just by the way. It's
Second level smite, which is 3, or is it 4?
4. 2 at first level, 3 at second level, 4 at third
And
level.
I've got to remember it's D8, right?
D8s, yep. The Lich is undead, so you add another one. So 5d8. On a third level smite against the Lich.
Yeah, and I'm going to choose radiant damage. 22 radiant damage.
22 radiant damage. Nice. That scythe, did it have any damage? In addition to the 22 radiant, you also add
Yeah, 11.
11?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You bring yourself, you see it counterspells that smite, but then isn't able to counterspell the rather more powerful divine smite as a flash of light explodes in its side. You see the wall of colour around you warp a little with this particular spell you cast. Protect the king! Not much else happens there. King continues to be frightened.
Valid.
Protect the king. Electra, that is your turn.
I am dashing towards that hall.
Wonderful. You can dash at 60.
It would be 60.
Wonderful.
Once I'm out of kind of the immediate eye line of everybody here,
Mhm.
before I enter, I don't want to dash as Electra into the hall where I know the...
Okay. So that archway there is the door into the palace. So you're very, very close.
Okay.
In fact, this movement gets you into the palace.
Okay.
Um,
Am I out of eye line of everybody, or can I be in a position where I'm out of eye line?
Indeed.
Okay, fine. Sorry, it'll be an action, so I'm not going to do anything. Bonus action, healing word.
Yourself? Or?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You run there into the keep. You're in there immediately. You see right in this leads onto kind of the large central room of the palace.
Mhm.
There's an enormous, almost like a fountain would be, but no water runs through it. Instead, it is entirely caked in ice, and hovering above it is the Maker's Fist. Next movement to be able to grab that and come back.
Is there anybody? Can I see from the doorway? Is there anybody else in here?
There are lots of dwarves running around crazy here. It's an absolute cacophony of mess. Of people, leaving the place. Here you see there are several guards trying to work out what to do. Where is the king? Where is the king? Where is the prince? That sort of thing.
I would have been outside of the silence range, by the way.
Yep. Well,
When
how
I
do you
moved to the...
Oh, you want to move? Yeah, engage the lich, but not be in silence. Yeah, that makes
Yeah, I would have been
a
around
lot more sense. Move like there.
Yeah, that's
Lovely.
perfect.
Aurora is going to go. She passes the front side again. You get anyone Bardic Inspiration?
They've used it.
Used it. Wonderful. You have another Bardic Inspiration.
Awesome.
As you see,
Oh, there's a lot of water coming out of Brisbane right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
As long as it comes out of the sky where it is too fucking hot.
It's
And
90%
humid.
humidity. No wonder
Yes.
we're fucking dying.
Yes.
is back to Malgon. You see Malgon grabs the prince, and they are both engulfed in the flames as they then disappear.
Oh,
Is there any kind of teleportation magic that works there?
Do you know innately if that's the case, or are you asking if that seems to
Oh, I was asking if I could do a Arcana
Can't
check.
see, I don't
Yeah,
think.
give us an
The
Arcana.
last time we were teleported.
You can see, so inside the circle you can see, you just can't see through the...
Oh, you can't see.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
that'll be a 24.
24, yes, that was a teleport.
Cool.
In fact, 24, you know this spell, that was plane shift.
Okay.
Next up is the
My shift room.
Shifts planes.
shift's planes.
So
Lich,
ethereal, plane of fire,
We don't know how the planes work in this world yet.
paralyzing
and a little plane of some description. Chaos, probably.
Zara. What's your armor class currently?
16.
Can you make me a Constitution save, please?
7.
This is a legendary action the Lich is taking. It's about to go though, so roll damage.
Oh,
Plane shift 6th or 7th?
11.
7th.
8th.
8th.
11.
11.
I knew it was up there.
You take 12 cold damage.
No, it's 7th.
So, oh wow, there you go.
Because I can do it.
14.
I just sorry, it's
We can do it. But we haven't
no,
got
yeah, it's cold.
We haven't
You
got
take
the
12 cold
elements for
damage. You become
Oh, we might have.
paralyzed as you see the Lich reaches a hand out to you, touches you, and your armor begins to rust and warp and corrode, spreading over you as your skin turns a horrid grey as you become immobile.
I don't know if it could rust and corrode. The rest of my stuff would, but like my breastplate is a gleaming breastplate. It doesn't get dirty. Like it's just
It
gonna.
does
Like,
with the Lich.
that would really freak out. As like, this is like a nice, polished,
Have I
clean,
had my
like
turn?
breastplate, and
Because
it's
I cast
tarnishing for the
silence,
first time in
And then
its
it
life.
moved out into its turn.
Ah.
It's had a turn since then.
Cleansing stone.
So it moved out with a legendary action.
Oh, okay, good.
Your turn's after directly
Thank
after.
you.
So it uses constitution. Math real quick is at 1 or 2.
Sorry, I just didn't realise that was its.
No, you're always right. I should have made that
Yeah.
clearer.
Oh, no.
That's 2. Yeah, 2 for paralyzing and first 1 for that. Yeah, hasn't really do its big one yet. That is its legendary action. Lich starts its turn, which is a wisdom save for Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
It's not in Spirit Guardians currently because it's more than 30 foot away from you. Spirit Guardians being here.
Oh, and actually, sorry, Spirit Guardians is down now with silence up.
Oh, yeah, of course. There we go. Well, this does this one now. We've got a big silence area and
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
easy
the
to
Lich is doing there.
The
Lich uses its action to grab Zahim's paralyzed body,
oh no.
lift you up in the air, and hold you towards the edge of this glowing wall. At which point it looks towards Amanita and the dragon. It doesn't say anything, but there's very clearly a threat to it.
What's the inside colour? Red.
The outside colours.
It's going to roast you.
Zahim, you
Like
are
slowly,
powered to
like a
move, but
marshmallow.
you begin sweating profusely, feeling a terrible heat emerging from this inner layer of wall. Amanita, that's your
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast a spell magic
Mm-hmm.
on the big ominous sphere. Oh, it's gonna counter spell me a little bit.
I'll be fair, I'll see if it can identify the spell you're trying to cast. It can. It counter spells. Spell magic, what level are you casting that?
It's only 3rd level.
Alright.
It's just what it is. It's a 3rd level spell.
You go for that counters. And moves Zahim slightly further back as you see one of the pauldrons of their breastplate begins to just melt as it touches this outer wall.
Alright, can I move out of the... I'll Bardic Inspiration Zaheen.
I'm already about it.
Oh, you already Bardic?
Mhm.
I'll Bardic Inspiration the dragon.
Mhm.
And then can I move out of the sphere?
The
The
glowing
big
red sphere?
ominous red sphere.
Yeah, sure. As you start to move, you feel an intense and incredible heat. As you start to move closer, you realize this is going to hurt like hell.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to keep
No,
moving
no,
forward?
no,
I'm
no.
pretty sure it's a bit of fire.
Well, it's not.
No.
It's well worse than
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
The
I can't
fire's
do
the
it down.
inside edge.
Yeah.
The fire's
Well, I can do it while you're not dying. You can do it.
Can't do it now.
this.
This is a
Well,
sphere of you see
it's-
radiating.
It's is
red
this not
light.
like chromatic orb,
Ninth
but
level
as a
spell?
sphere where
That's what I
each
thought.
rainbow layer is a
Yeah,
different
it's
kind of
different.
damage as you go through it. So fire's just the red level
Oh,
on the
no.
inside. Then as you go through the thing,
I
you
was
get
never gonna be
the
able to do
orange
that anyway.
level and the yellow
Bonus
level
action
and the
or-
green level and the
I
blue
got it.
level.
Action.
So you do, I think,
Oh, you're
poison,
tempted to cancel.
necrotic,
Right.
lightning,
Archeon,
radiant,
that
all the way through.
is-
Cold.
This is a bad spell.
So
Yes.
This is very bad.
One
just
level
want a
will
reminder on how
one shot
how
you.
you said I used my breath weapon as the
Mhm.
dragon. It was I have to basically recast polymorph and use
Yeah.
the spell.
Fourth level,
right?
fourth level spells worth of spell.
Yeah.
And you can
I
cast as much as you want.
am going to do that.
Yeah,
So
go
go
for it.
for the breath weapon again. Since my bite and my thing I was useless.
It seems
Can-
ineffective. Walk
It is
through-
Through it.
it's a line. It's a 5 foot
Oh, it's a
wide
line. You're
so
all good.
I
then.
should be
There's-
right. to be
there's-
able to
you can
get in.
sharpshoot it in that case.
Cool.
And before you're the one that
So
takes me
he'll
out.
have to make a deck save again.
Wonderful.
was
He's
gonna
currently
call
grappling
it.
someone, so he has disadvantage on that.
Sweet.
So he needs to concentrate.
13.
13 is a fail.
Going to use a legendary resistance.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, let's use one.
You see, as they're holding the fire comes towards them, they would fail. They just manifest a wall of energy around them.
You're gonna hear. Oh no, Zara can't speak.
Zara, I'm afraid, you can like whisper words. Pretty much.
I'm just gonna be like,
Fucking dragon coming out push him through the wall.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. It's 50 d6 damage if you go through this one. It's
50.
50 d6 damage if you go
Of
through
every
this
spell type. Usually.
50 d6.
Yeah,
50
of
d6.
every spell type.
Yeah.
Damage.
Even I can't survive that. That's great. Okay, so that was 51, so it'll be 25.
25. The Lich is a formidable opponent. It is starting to look beaten.
Con check?
Is it gonna do a
con
check?
Very much is. 25, did you say?
Yeah.
25, yeah.
25.
So 12.
So 12, yes. Con, that's that. We should don't have in front of everyone. That is a 24, 14 on the dice, and 10. It does, however, lose. It drops levitation instead of taking another 12 damage, as you see it sinks to the ground with that other free concentration from the clone, which it had for levitate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a huge
Yeah.
deal.
do I get a
potentially-
save on that paralyzed at all or not?
You did. That was the con save you made after it attacked you.
And
Oh,
at
but
the end of
is it at the end of my turn or the end of its turn? Because I've had one turn since it, haven't I? Have I not?
You're going to go next. Let me check Paralyzing Touch. I don't actually think you do. Yes, you get it at the end of each of your turns.
so you waste a turn.
Start of your turn, you're paralyzed for your action, bonus action, and movement. End of turn, you can make that save. But I hate people sitting there doing nothing. Give me a wisdom check. Just straight wisdom.
It's effectively sitting there doing
11.
nothing.
11.
11. You don't know why, but there's something in the smell of this rusting iron that reminds you of home.
Ooh.
Is the concept.
Oh. And it was gone? 24.
24.
Mhm.
As a pass, you shake off the paralyzing effect and you're able to move again, feeling this Lich's cold, rotted hand grasping you around the throat, holding you towards this prisoner of war. King. Oh, King stops being frightened. Oh, King's gone, never mind. Electra, that's you.
Am I within 60 feet of this thing? It's just at the top
It's
of
just
the...
at the top is just an athletics check to get up the ice pedestal.
No, I'm going to use telekinesis. I'm going to
Incredible.
use the staff and pull this fucking hammer off the top of this ice spire. I don't want to waste any
Flies out
movement
there.
going in there.
Into your hand, and you are filled with the assurance of that weapon. That's in D&D on if you want it. If you're passing it to someone when you get in, though, maybe just let them know.
No, I'm going to raise the hammer and shout into that room full of idiot dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, save your king and follow the hammer, and then start booking it back in.
Give me a persuasion check.
You are very charming.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
probably
is her
succeeded.
strong suit.
She looks
Now-
epic. With
Like,
this.
she doesn't know the king's gone, does she?
No,
No.
she doesn't. Performance or it doesn't really matter.
I'll let you
20
do performance.
doesn't matter. Performance or persuasion the same. 23.
I thought you would pass that. You see, you re-enter the room. I can't do it with tones, but you enter back in with a number of dwarves behind you, a small army.
You'll just run into the sphere and get incinerated.
No. Even I can see that's a bad
Fist of
idea.
the Maker held aloft.
Right. Is the Princess Aurora still there? Is she in the
She's
circle?
in the circle.
Okay, fine.
The
Last
Harry
resort,
Potter.
you don't know if she's
Where
Yeah.
like they run through.
No.
Or even
I mean, I've
Right.
seen it. I just...
And does the
That
hammer
one
have
was a
any
bit in the
properties
movie,
that
but
don't require attunement?
it's a fire
Yep.
battle.
So
But
if you
it's like
just
try to
look it
run
up
through
on there, just go add it.
Oh.
The only things that require attunement are the spells and the ability boosts.
Okay.
Do you think it
What's
and
it in
the
as?
names, Maker's Fist.
Okay, thanks.
Regular claw.
Yeah, do you think
Because,
you'll break a claw using this?
No.
No?
So did you give that to...
No, I haven't given it to anybody because there's nobody sensible to give it to
So
at the
she's not even
moment.
inside the sphere. So
No, I'm out.
That brings us back
She'd
to
throw it forward, but I
Necrosis.
don't know, it might kill the fucking sphere.
Necrosis at this point says, lay down your arms or your friend will lose things.
No.
Oh, you can live without an arm.
Do any of you take any action?
Amanita drops her staff.
Mm-hmm.
Or she puts it in the ground and
Yeah.
lets the roots take it.
I'm tempted to just drop. I could just drop down to a regular dude. That it's be seen as.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop.
You drop him off. Lich does not let go of Zahim, but pulls him a little bit further away from this glowing red thing. Turns to you as well, expecting you to drop your scythe.
So I can't use
I
the
dropped my
charges, but I can't use any of the charges.
You can use the charges for the... Does it have damage with the charges? Did I end up putting there or not? No. Yeah, you can't use the spells, but it still does all the rest of the stuff.
But the con and the strength and
So the spells and the con
and the con strength
require
are attuned, and then
Attuned,
the
but-
bonus action and the radiant damage and all of that.
Yeah, all of that.
The magic weapon stuff
The
is
magic weapons.
sweet. Okay, no worries.
I'll drop the scythe.
You drop the side.
Okay.
Again, it pulls you a little further away. You see it says, I have had enough squabbling with you mortals. I will be leaving this place, or you will all die.
Where are you going?
Wherever I please.
Why should we let you go?
Moves Zahim back towards this. Zahim's
Good
left
barbecue your
finger,
friend.
You just feel a horrible pain as it just begins to just completely destroy as it touches the edge of this.
Do you actually scream?
No.
Give me a
You just
con
totally no sell it. Or...
18.
That's enough not to scream. The lich sees you not screaming and moves you a little
Oh
further.
no!
Disadvantage.
Oh!
Just looks him in the eye and just like stares him down.
The worst pissing punch.
That is 17.
You still don't scream. You do take 6 fire damage.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Just like
No, he's
staring
doing
his
it to
lich
himself.
down, yeah.
I did ask the question that caused this disadvantage to happen.
Pushes you just a little
it's
bit
probably my
further
fault
again.
more than anything else.
Another con save with disadvantage.
I was just curious.
Just
Just
to
a
keep
reflex.
getting more damage.
Sure.
There's a
Iconic
7.
That is a 7. With that, you also take 9 more fire damage, and you call out involuntarily. Seems to be the witch's intent.
You definitely
that is its
Archeon
action.
just back from now.
It's spurned its action pissing
Nice.
around.
Emanator is what it
Will be your turn. It still has its bonus action.
Sorry? Oh, 100% fire.
After it did that,
Yeah.
after telling us that.
Amanita, that is your turn.
I just figured I could do
I
almost
will-
as much damage.
I will
I
tell you at
was
this
thinking about
point,
dropping anyway. So.
the Lich has a legendary action that will be throwing Zaheen through the orb sphere if
I'm going to run
Or
within
if you
30 feet
realise
of Zaheen.
now you're running within 30 feet of Zaheen.
Yeah.
30 foot
I look
speed
pretty fucked up, guys.
puts you right in
Just
the
to-
middle of the silence spell.
It's too bad our healers outside the
And I just
sphere.
drop that.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, technically, I'm the healer.
And I'm going to
Oh,
throw
yeah,
the
that's
whip
right, yeah.
and try and
1 point, yeah.
grab Zaheen.
Yeah, struggle.
So I'm going to roll to hit.
I'm going to tell you if you miss, Zaheen is getting thrown into this
Good luck.
wall of cover.
Oh, why can't I bardic inspiration myself?
What's your modifier?
It's +9.
What's your armor class?
Injure yourself. Sorry. My armor class is 16.
So you have to get a 5? Yes.
Above table. How, like, is this a risk you want me to take? Or,
Yeah, of course.
yeah?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if my character's type.
Amanita will start conjuring some roots around her hand and she'll look at you and she'll say, please come with me. 18.
You wrap the vines around and pull Zaheen from the Lich's grasp.
10 feet towards me.
10 foot towards you? Right,
Yeah.
that is like next to you.
Yeah. Ooh. And then-
that's the action, bonus action. Ball.
Oh, with the vines still wrapped around you, they'll pulsate with glowing light and you'll get inspiration. Too late.
We see the Lich looks out and says, "You fools!
Oh no.
Can I get a Constitution save from the 3 of you?"
I'm in your aura, right?
You are.
Okay, cool.
But you better fucking hope I pass this.
That also includes
Oh no.
23.
22.
17.
17,
23.
23.
22.
Unbelievably, you all pass, taking 11 necrotic damage.
Half that.
Which is half.
No.
For me,
No,
it's
no,
half.
I've already halved that. So you
Right,
halve that
it's
down to 5. You also then reduce your hit point maximum by that.
Oh no.
I'm down.
As you
Are you?
see vapors of just
Are
this
you holding root and stem?
dark, rotting
Yes.
material spreading out from the Lich. Is there any reaction?
As this thing comes out, I'm just like, push him. I'm just like,
Question.
that was gonna be my plan.
Damn good plan. Archeon, that is you.
You're a dragon. How could you stream? Just like,
I'll remind you that shoving replaces damage in an attack, so if you have multi-attack, you can shove more than once.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I've dropped down. I'm not
Oh, that's right, sorry.
Yeah.
You have indeed.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Fireball at
Mhm.
4th level.
You might have trouble with that.
Okay.
Because...
You're
what's the-
silent.
no, not Zero Silence. Much more simple problem.
Oh, I've got Evocation, remember? I can
Oh, cool, never
stop
mind.
anyone.
Yeah,
Stop,
go
stop.
wild.
So I'll do Dex save from him.
Lich. Oh, Lich has its reaction back. Oh, is it going to burn another spell slot? Doesn't leave it with a lot. No, which is not going to do that.
How many hit points do you usually have?
65-ish.
Yeah, that
Oh my god.
fire breath is so much more effective than fireball.
Yeah.
I am so fucking dumb.
Yeah, so
I forgot about my arcane sanctuary.
Lich gets a 7 on the save, burns another legendary
Ooh,
resistance.
nice. That's
so I
what you
got
want.
34 for damage, so that'll be 17.
17, which is a DC,
And I'll use that
DC,
like inspiration, by the way.
DC 10.
Are we doing
Just gonna quickly roll from the tab. Oh, you've got a spell one? Yes. As long as this liched up, if this roll is a natural 1, it loses concentration. 8. That is still concentrating on the wall. Archeon. That's an action, bonus action at all? Movement? Anything like that? So you just, again, just firing. Well, fuck. Zahim, you're well, flat on the deck, I suppose.
Although I get advantage in this.
That's good.
I'm going to bonus action Dragon's Breath.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
So that's another deck save.
Awesome.
Fucking hell.
Only a 12.
Yeah, it's a fail, but it's only doing 4 damage.
4 damage.
3d6.
Brutal.
That's pretty enough.
That is unfortunate. Lich is starting to look quite banged up, though. You see, it's burning and on fire. Its robes and that. Small parts of it just turning into, burnt soot falling down. Its bones becoming more pronounced and clear. Electra, that used to be.
So, quick question.
Oh, sorry. No, that's a lie. I wouldn't actually do that.
Is that
I
an
was
action?
confused. It's a concentration that I give myself the ability to do it as an action. That's why. So it's a bonus action to cast it. So it's not really worth casting it. So
Oh, is that what do you
I'll
call it?
cast it on you.
What do you cast?
Okay.
Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath?
Yeah, so now you
I'd
can use
like
an
to
action
be-
to just shoot fire out of your mouth if you feel like
Yeah, I never
How far
ended up
away am
using
I?
it.
You sure you want to put it on me?
From
I'm dead.
From the
Oh, you.
killer
You can,
circle.
yeah.
45 feet.
Excellent.
Plus, he has a weapon that does more damage, but you've got no.
No,
spells
I don't want to go
somewhere.
near it
This
particularly.
gives you
40
something to
feet
do,
out
actually.
is fine.
You want to be 40 feet
Well,
away?
yeah, no, from the edge,
I'm gonna
20 feet, not within. I'm not going. It's clearly dodgy.
Mhm.
Okay. Now,
As you approach
yeah.
with this hammer, just slightly, even at 20 foot out, you see the wall just cave in a little.
That's-
That is cool.
The hammer's going to let you go through.
Well, but here's the thing, right?
That's a lot true.
I don't like the
Don't
look.
It's not a catacomb.
I don't use hammers very often. I'm literally just hammer it, and I can't see anybody to give it to right now. I know above the table. I know nothing can pass through the sphere. But what about if something was created within the sphere?
Dispel effects pass through.
Well, yeah, I'm asking if I can create something to come up within the sphere. Because I can create something.
You just don't know where it is.
No. Up to 90 feet away from me. In a
You
What
have to be able
what
to
kind of a
see it.
thing are we creating here?
an elemental that's not going to hurt my friends. It's friendly to me and my allies.
You can Electra can either use a bonus action to try to determine this, or you can just risk it.
And we'll have to roll to see if we know that the elemental's actually a ally or not.
Oh no.
Because we'll just be like, oh god, the lich is summoned an elemental.
Yeah.
There's no reason that I can think of that sound doesn't pass through the sphere. Can I hear them in there?
Indeed, you can.
Fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Then Electra is going to shout.
You gonna risk it?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm sending in assistance. Don't fight it. And I'm
Don't fight the lich. No, wait, I'm dead. I can't
don't
say
fight
that.
my friend. And I'm going to use Stuff the Magi to conjure a fire elemental with take out the dusty lich thing wearing the crown and leave everyone else alone.
Goes after the king.
Yeah, well, the king's gone, hasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
it? Yeah, you can take out Aurora. That would go badly.
You conjure a fire elemental.
I am, yes.
What you will see is after.
But I did shout and say, don't.
This burst of flame from the snow as a creature of fire.
Pointed in the right direction.
Absolute steam rushing up around it. As is also all along the inside of this red light, you just see the snow is melting and creeping forward.
No. That's my friend.
Archeon is all about this.
That's your action. Bonus action at all?
Bonus action.
Mhm.
I'm going to shout into the fire elemental and go, there's a horrible, sketchy dude in a crown. Bad shit, please hurt him. Everybody else is okay. That I'm going to use my bonus action to shout instructions.
Wonderful.
And then rally, maybe a fraction to just rally the dwarves and go, don't run through there.
What?
Wait till it drops.
Ooh, that's authoritative for.
Hey, come on, she's a little bit real.
I have, like, all the magic weapons. I've got my
She's
cat
fucking
suit on.
badass.
I'm
Yeah,
channeling Wonder Woman.
Yeah. She's got
I'm not in
got
the
Claxy's staff and the hammer.
and I'm not in the sphere. So all in all,
And a glow disco ball.
and a glow disco ball, and all in all, I'm not in the sphere, so I'm feeling
She's
pretty
actually
good
been
about
useful.
stuff.
I took like two of the most powerful.
Hey, she's always been useful.
I like the
I
fact
mean,
the two
for
most
example-
powerful
When she
things are
chooses
outside
to.
the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There we go.
I was going to cast Seeming and become a dwarf, but then I thought that could go very wrong.
That's a little bit.
But it might aid our escape.
Yeah.
Ooh. That'll come up later. Anyway, the Lich's turn. The Lich turns and looks. The Lich turns and looks to the northeast. Why it does that is unclear.
Mm-mm. Oh, come on, Ray.
You just hit it with the
Put a
fireball.
death save state.
Yeah.
Amanita, what did you do on your last turn?
On my last turn, I thorn whipped.
Wonderful. Can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, not too bad. 19.
I'm afraid that is a
Oh,
fail.
wait, am I next to.
Not when they're
Oh,
dead.
no.
You see the Lich reaches up a bony finger and says,
No!
join your friend. That is 64 necrotic damage.
Finger of death?
Finger of
Oh, shit.
See you down.
I was
Up
just
to it.
about to
You
use
stand
Winston.
You see the princess is in here with you, but is behind the guards of the king. They do not see when they are going to help you.
I've got the elemental now.
Wait,
Like,
it's
She gives you D6 inspiration,
okay, cool.
but does not look like she's doing much else. Your turn in a moment. Amanita, that is a death save. How many hit points did you have left?
I had 30.
Okay, cool. You're
But that's still like
29, sorry.
because we're doing negative HP. You're like negative 30
Yeah,
or something. Oh, shit! It's a lot to bring you back.
That's a fail. Not a crit fail.
No crit fail. It's one fail out of 3. Archeon.
You hurt my friend. Turn back into a dragon.
When you if
Wonderful.
you complete 3 death saves, do you come back to 0, or do you have
You're
negative?
just stable. You need to crit to come back again.
No, but if you pass 3 death saves,
Stable at 0.
Stable at 0.
So, yeah,
Oh.
stable at 0.
yeah, you don't have negative HP.
No, not really. No, the negative XP is just about getting you back up with healing.
The ceiling.
You dragon. That's your action, bonus action at all, or movement?
I'll get in front of the two. Then.
You protect your friends. Do you go into melee range of the Lich?
No.
Cool, that's a good decision. The Lich can't do a paralysing touch on you in that case, but it can still do a cantrip. One will do nicely.
Wouldn't scare me except for the fact that
23 to hit.
that'll hit.
26 cold damage. As you see a ray of frost fire out from this thing's hand. Zahim. That's going to be a death save.
Oh my god.
Fail?
Oh no, it wasn't a crit, was
It was a 3 and a 6. Oh,
How many have you passed / failed?
that's just my first favorite.
Oh,
And
yeah.
You just need your foot as
Yeah,
it
I've
dies.
rolled it 20.
Oh no, I should not be saying this. We're supposed to be keeping these private.
Oh, that's right. We're doing secret death saves. Would you like to do that?
Wait, so you're rolling?
Well,
I'll
no, you
roll
failed
no
one.
one else.
Then.
Well, no, because I'll re-roll both of theirs now.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah, let's do
better
that.
chances.
yeah. Mine are with advantage, but
Yours are made with advantage?
yeah.
Good to know. That's a roll for Amanita. Rolling Zahim. Good to know.
This is even worse.
I love it. You just need to know
It's
if you're just
fun.
going to be dead.
Uh,
And that diary is just going to be like, some people are idiots. I'm definitely not.
Alexa goes back to...
To
I'm gonna play
Oh,
really
when does
dumb
the
characters.
elemental
it can either go on my initiative or it
Cool.
can
It's
have
going to
its
go on
own.
your initiative.
Okay,
Has
can
my
it go
companion
first?
showed up yet?
Can it go ahead of me?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You
Okay, it's going to move
Companion just turns up
into
and looks
the
at a
space
corpse
of
and is
the
like,
lich,
into the space of the
Oh,
lich.
how the
Yeah.
turntables.
and the lich will take 7 damage as it moves into the space.
So,
Wonderful.
I like turntables.
And then
but
it's going to multi-attack with a 24 and a 22 to hit.
The 24, with a 24 and that happening, Lich throws up a shield spell,
Okay,
which increases its AC to 22, so they still both hit.
okay. In that case, it takes another 24 fire damage.
Horrendous. This thing is burning.
If anything is flammable
Mm-hmm.
on the lich,
Yeah.
it ignites.
Wonderful.
Um,
The Lich is up in flames.
Okay. And so it
takes.
takes another d10 of fire damage at the start of its turn,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes a d10 of fire damage if it tries to hit the fire elemental.
Good to know.
Okay, so that's its turn,
That's its turn, then
and it's
yours.
going to stay there. I saw this meld.
You did indeed.
I'm going
It was
to-
wondrous.
I'm going to hold the hammer like this,
Mhm.
like that, and walk towards the dome
Wonderful.
with my hammer like that.
What we're going to do right now is just a contested spell check. So it's the Lich's intelligence versus your.
there we go.
What you cast
Charisma.
charisma for your spells, don't you?
Yeah.
What
You're
do
just
you
like,
add to
come with
charisma?
me!
Pardon?
What do you add for
Glad
charisma?
it wasn't for
5,
intelligence.
I think.
Yeah.
5. You're even footing with the Lich then, so you just need to beat this dice.
Shit.
Want to roll in here?
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
So
Crit.
sad.
Oh!
That is incredible.
no!
That is
So
incredible.
lame.
You
It's
bring
fine.
forward the hammer and you see the wall bend so much but does not give. As you hear the Lich in these dark wisps of energy.
Has the
moving
lich
out
rolled a
from the
con
wall.
check?
The Lich doesn't
Before
roll a con
that.
check. That's, it needs to roll on for the 7 and then one for 24.
Yeah.
The 7 passed, because it adds plus 10. 24 is a 12. It adds 10, so 1 or 2.
Oh, to 1 or 2. Come on. You've already rolled a 20.
That's a 16.
Damn it.
Wasn't in the
The
box
Lich
though.
is still holding. That's an 11. The Lich
It's
still
fine.
holds firm,
Okay.
burning away as it is. You see it opens its mouth to speak, and the flesh just burns away, leaving only a skull.
So it
Galen, are you
bows,
gonna
but
allow me
it
to use my breath weapon without using the spell now that I've just transformed back into a dragon?
so it bows
Is that
but
long
doesn't
enough?
give.
Bows but doesn't give. You feel like you'll need to pass that check to
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
manage.
Yeah.
Very close.
Let me just look at the wording on this.
How do you like death?
I really just want to shove him through the wall. It's like,
yeah, okay. I am going to I know what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm going to cast I'm going to come right up as close as I can without taking damage. And cast Beacon of Hope to everybody I know is in there who's non-hostile.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just check some wording real quick. I'm pretty sure
It's number of creatures within range. Any number of creatures within range.
Checking the rules.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Space occupied. Bright light. Blah 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 blah. 7 layers. Blah 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 blah. Death save. Blah blah blah. Spell effects can pass through as far as I can tell. Wonderful. Beacon of Hope works. Beacon of Hope is up.
So that's advantage on death saves and wisdom saves, and then maximum points from any healing. So I'm going to concentrate on that.
Lich uses its turn.
Is that concentration allowed with the elemental? Is the elemental concentration as well?
No.
Oh,
Is Conjure Elemental not concentration?
Oh, well, it's on staff. So,
Does it start
yeah.
concentrate itself?
Probably not.
I
Well,
don't-
it's Claxes.
It's
It
Claxes.
might do.
You know what?
I'm
If it
eating.
wasn't already a Staff of the Mage, I think so, but the Staff of the Mage is very
It
powerful.
is very
So I
powerful.
think
Sorry.
probably...
No, you're fine. That's entirely reasonable. I always forget when it's...
And especially
I
not since you
absolutely
do have the crown, so you can already tap for double concentration.
I'll come to
when
the moment
Lich
because
is-
he's got the...
Well, yeah, but when the Lich isn't
He's
already
got-
using it, you can double
So,
concentration.
no, it is concentration. I will continue to concentrate on that, and
Well,
I
in that
will...
case, you'll need a different action.
I will hold... yeah, I'll hold Beacon of Hope.
Yeah.
So if that spell goes down, then I can drop the elemental and
What level spell is Conjure Elemental?
5, I think.
Could you check that one for me? So that's the way.
Yes, I can. I think it's 5, but I will check. Inventory.
what was that?
That
5.
is 5.
Yeah.
It's 5. That was out of 9. Yes. 9, 5 is 14. 5th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
You see the Lich tries to dispel magic the elemental, but fails the check. That is going to hurt it a lot, as it attempts to, but is not able to. Amanita, that's your turn. You have to roll your death save. You can roll a death save. Archeon, that's your
So was that its turn?
that's
Or was that a legendary action?
No, that was its turn as it tries to dispel magic there. There's not really much point in
No,
moving.
no,
Oh, so it takes that d10 damage.
It takes another d10 damage because it didn't try and put its fire out or move out of its way.
No, it's not
5.
going to move, it's just going for that. 5.
Yeah.
It can't do anything bonus action wise.
And a con save on the off
On the off
Oh,
chance that
chance
crit
it gets a
fails?
1. Yeah.
Let's
Well, you
crit
got a crit, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
14.
God.
That is not
Where are
fail.
your bad dice?
Hey, usually I roll awfully. This is
I know.
unusual.
Where are your bad dice? I'm going to start.
I've got my special well-rolling dice out just for the occasion.
No, it's nice. It's all good. Lich dice.
Archeon,
Oh, it's
breath weapon,
temperature stuff.
war
Go.
fire.
You feel
Yeah,
the
you can
humidity
feel it,
drop
yeah.
there.
I already rolled the damage to save time.
Oh,
I
God, that's
appreciate
better.
that. Death save is going to use its
window.
mask legendary resistance. So
Yes. Finally.
Alright.
So I did 60 damage, so that cost to 30.
the Lich is hanging on by a thread. You see effectively a skeleton burning on fire wearing the crown.
So it'll have to roll the con.
That's a roll of con. This is a con of 15. It adds 10, so a 5 or lower, and the spell goes down. That's
Yes!
You see
I gave it the bad
flame
vibes.
burns, the bubble disappears as the is free. Line of sight, your beacon of hope goes off if you want it to.
Is the lich down?
The lich is not
Then
yet down.
Then I continue. Then I don't.
Lich gets a legendary action.
I can stabilise them.
Or actually, hang on. Zahim, about to roll your next death save. The Lich gets another legendary action. At this point, I'd like to ask her what the table is feeling about character.
I currently have to healed open.
The
We all
Lich,
knew it was
with
coming.
4 hit points remaining, has all 3 of its legendary actions and uses its Disrupt Life feature. This deals damage only if you fail the save. One of you, I'm not going to say who, has 2 failed death saves currently.
It's
So if
definitely
you fail this save, your character will be dead.
the fact that they ask means that it's me because I'm very
What I
attached
need
to
from
Vanilla.
both of you is a Constitution saving throw, please. It's DC 17. What do you add to your con saves?
5.
Plus 4.
5 and 4. So 12 and 11. What's that
I
dice?
failed.
That is a fail. And for you? That is a fail.
Oh, one of us is TPK.
I
So much
also
for me
need
fucking blocking you guys from getting hit.
a con save from Fiona's the Dragon, though
Oh, okay.
a little bit less important.
Which is
Can I give my
That's
inspiration
an 18
on a
for
death save?
I'll allow it.
Oh god! Now I don't know who
No,
to
no,
give
no,
inspiration
Give
no,
away
no,
to.
no.
inspiration very
No,
sparingly
no,
in this
it's
campaign.
fine,
I will allow it. You'll have to decide
Dominate
who
it.
you're giving it to, though.
just give it to him.
It's so terrifying.
I give
It's
Amanita
fine.
my inspiration
No,
as a
no,
bonus
it's
action.
fine. It's fine.
Seriously, I've not used it.
What is it?
Inspiration, so
So
advantage.
roll it again.
Oh, that lets you
Oh,
roll again.
inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
So still got to roll that
Like
11.
my inspiration that I've not used for 3 weeks.
I'm afraid that is a 6.
Thank you.
It's alright. It's not alright, it's very
It's definitely me. It's definitely me.
I got an 18.
18 is a pass, so you don't take any damage.
It's
Am I
there's a
seeing
chance it's
this?
me, but
I
I am
am
rolling
not
advantage,
happy.
so it's more like
Very unlikely.
Okay.
Electra.
Then
that
again,
is your-
I know what dice rolls are like. When I'm
Okay.
involved, so.
You
So-
see the Lich again pouring out this dark matter as its bones are crumbling away in the fire.
Okay, on the fire elemental's turn, that's
Evergreen's
a
looking like a good
crit and a 13 plus 6, 19.
19.
Does anyone? Oh no, we don't
And
have
a crit.
requirements, do we?
Lich.
So that's 10,
Well
18,
done. That's
19, 20, 21,
And
22,
three
23, 24,
diamonds.
25, 27.
27.
Yes, fire damage. And
Something.
another 9 for staying there and on the start of my turn.
You see the fire elemental around it, the Lich's bones, burned to ash as it is defeated once again as its ion drops into the snow.
Right, so that was its action.
That was it. That was the final elections. You have a full turn.
Okay. With my full turn, I'm going to say thank you for your assistance and drop the elemental.
Elemental's gone.
I'm going to use an action to cast a Beacon of Hope, and then I am going to cast a healing word on Amanita.
I'm afraid the spell does not.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm terribly sorry, Amanita. You are. Unfortunately, not out of the woodwork yet. Archeon,
Fine.
do you have any new means to heal at all?
I do.
Wonderful.
Well, I do by dropping and then picking up wooden stem off him and using wooden stem.
Wonderful. You can do
Yeah.
that all in action, which means Zahim, who was also on 2 failed death saves, does not need to make.
We
their
both
third.
were.
You were after that.
After
You were
that.
on 1 failed the throw, went to 2. Had you rolled this time, you failed, you would have been on 3 and very dead.
What are you healing? What spell?
What have we got in root and stab?
Well, there's like 4 spells. So like there's a mass healing word, there's a heal which is single target, and then there's mass heal.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Probably just heal. You'll be the one that's taking any real damage.
Okay, and it's aura of.
I'm on 45.
Is the beacony thing?
Beacon thing means max.
Max healing automatically off
Yes.
whatever you cast.
So it is.
Yeah.
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 So I get straight up 70. Except my max HP is still lowered, isn't it?
Yes, until the next rest.
So
Is there anything in Amanita's final moments you'd like to share?
Where was your dude?
What dude? Yeah, he never came.
Dude was a
6
number
turns
5.
away. As she
he's
dies,
literally gonna walk over the body.
Amanita, the last bit of roots that were, connecting us, she'll pulse a message into your head, and she'll say, "Don't trust the sisterhood. Don't trust Blackthorn. Don't trust anyone. Keep them safe."
That is the end.
Who wakes up? Is it Zara? Is it he? Zara wakes up. Okay.
Electra does not know what to do with this whole death thing. Because, like, Dietrich was a douche. He was in the arena, and that was like a proper fight, and he got chopped in half, and there was merch. And, Balthazar just lost his tail and then came back to life.
You barely met one.
Yeah.
Well, I was like...
But Amanita,
One's just going to hold it. Like,
Aww.
Zara's gonna do something completely different. Unfortunately, Zara doesn't really have feelings. Well, she does, but she's gonna go up to the princess or whatever the other chick's name and be like, "Where is the prince? Do you know what happened to him?"
Looks around. She's not sure.
Can I recall back to how? Because you said he teleported away in a thing of fire or something. Or,
Seems to be.
can I
Yeah,
do
she was the
a-
only one that knew it was playing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew I was playing shit. Okay, but I wouldn't. Can I try and?
You can give me an
Figure
Arcana check.
out-
It's going to be with disadvantage because you're also remembering back to it.
Yeah, it's definitely like a remembering thing. It's not a. That's 100% a fail. It was like a 4.
Hard to tell. The other thing you will see sitting in the snow is the rusted crown, sitting in a small pile of ash. An inanimate object cannot look vengeful or smug.
Electra kicks it.
Wisdom save, please.
It's totally looking vengeful and smug. She's an expert in things looking vengeful and smug. It looks vengeful and smug. 3.
That is a failure. That is 15 psychic damage.
Wow.
The second damage I've
Electra
taken.
dies.
Second time that touches
Both of
the
them were from just touching the ground. Before
Are
and
you
after the
done?
lich was around. More by the crown.
Shut up. I pricked my finger on it and I've stuck my toe on the fucking crown. Bastard thing. Hold on.
I
Right.
hate this fucking thing.
Yeah.
and
Me.
you break your toe.
Yeah, it's just Aragorn in that scene.
Did you know?
Seeing that you failed this,
It's also morning.
Zara's
time,
gonna
same
be
time as
like-
stubbing your toe. Same thing.
you really need some help, don't you? And she's going to cast Bless.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I roll my eyes.
So your saving throws are now better.
I'm like,
I'll take that.
From
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
doubt you're going to use it.
yeah, it's not my style. It's pretty light though. It's weird. And I like
Is
just
in fact light as air.
I just throw it at you.
Should I make a check to see if I catch it?
Absolutely. You get hit in the head with it, it's going to hurt a lot.
Oh, that's a pretty good shot. What is it? Acrobatics or
Acrobatics.
Can it be athletics?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it.
Alright, so that's an 18.
You. That should do it.
I go up to this. Right.
Strong.
I go up to this princess and go, look, right? I think whoever that was who was interrogating us, is actually a bad guy. Because when I left, he was in that circle, and so is your brother. And now neither of them are here. So
She looks confused. Malgon has been here for.
that wasn't Malgon. My friend, who's now a dead mushroom, who is the most intelligent mushroom I have ever met, said that was not Malgon. It did. He wasn't. The detect truth didn't affect him. He is not who he seemed to be.
As you say this,
I saw him attack, didn't I?
you did, yes.
He attacked us when that creature came back.
As you say this, can you make me the princess is about to make a save. You've given her a help action on it. I'll get you to roll the dice though.
Oh God! Okay.
Please roll me 2d20.
2d20.
2d20, take the highest.
What was today's date in world?
The 1st of Tremor.
Oh, 1 and 5.
5,
Fuck's sake.
7, total of 8. Unfortunately, does not count.
Fine.
She's making a save. Are you nearby?
Yeah, I would have been because I walked over to
What's
it.
your aura bonus?
3.
Brings it up to
11.
an 11. Does anyone have anything else with saves they want to do? Now, as you can see, something is staring in her mind, but not quite there.
If it's a wisdom save
It is
that
indeed.
she's making, Beacon of Hope is up.
Beacon of Hope, which is
Advantage on wisdom. Oh, I've already given her advantage.
already given her advantage, unfortunately.
Let me just check
Unless we
on-
say Beacon of Hope gave her advantage and my help action lowered the DC.
I'm happy to say that. That'll knock the DC down
To
from
20 for 218.
Yeah, that'll knock it down from 17.
To 11.
And by 5 is fair for what advantage would normally do. So 7 to 6, 5, 4, 3, down to 12. So she's still one away.
Still well off. Yeah.
Still only one away.
Is it a spell?
It is indeed a spell.
I will use my reaction to make the attacker
Mm-hmm.
do a wisdom saving
Interesting. Somewhere very far away, someone makes a wisdom save.
throw. Channel divinity.
I don't know why I rolled that with advantage. Crit fail.
Crit fail. Cool. My channel. You just see like this aura of. It's like it feels like should wash over you with light, but you kind of get like this acrid, acidy, like poisonous, like swampy feel. As my channel
Would
divinity.
Amanita
Arcane Sanctuary
like to be
radiates out.
sucked into
What effect is that on
bio
the character?
Into the
If
what?
they,
into my bio
The spell just
mass
saves.
destruction.
on a failed save, the attack. Oh no, is it only attack?
The
On a
tragedy is
success, the
Aman-
creature is warded against the first attack and resistance to. If the
I'll-
creature is forced to make a save, it can make. Yeah. Oh no, it's an attack, not a saving throw response.
This is a resource thing?
It's
Yeah,
channel
channel
divinity.
You
divinity.
burn the channel divinity, I'll let you use it.
Yeah.
You do this. You see suddenly every
She won't
single
fit in my
dwarf
handbag.
in the court grabs at their heads and looks around in confusion and begins talking as you see suddenly the councillors and the princess looking at each other. The princess says, "Who was that? The dwarf who was here, who was he?" So the councillor said, "There was no Malgon. He came here only a few days. How did we not notice that? He's only been here a few days."
Who's saying this now?
Every single dwarf suddenly
They all know
is
that.
broken out of a spell.
Well, glad to know
Malgon's
you've all
in a few
woken up.
days.
Right.
That makes sense.
My mushroom friend, who has fallen in battle to this person that you let interrogate us.
Now I'm really curious what your next character is
See
because
I'm like,
Amanita feels like she's against the sisterhood.
I'm
Is it
torn.
another
I'm
sisterhood
torn into.
character, or-
I'm at this point. Electra would start berating clerics into no, seriously, have you not got any useful skills? The fact that she
As you
can't
look at
is
clerics,
irrelevant. Yes.
You see they are not, in fact, clerics. You see
Ooh.
crude constructions of scrap metal, wood, fencing wire tied together in dummies, effectively standing where the clerics were.
Would I have seen that? Maybe.
Inexplicably.
No.
I say to Aurora, look at your court. Who would want... We think my friend, who was more intelligent than me, I have other skills, she said it was Xanos the liar, and she was probably right, because she was right about most stuff.
Much talking about it's going to be a persuasion check here.
Okay.
Regardless of the result, the other stuff is going to impact, but regardless of the result, you see the princess says, we are so sorry for your friend.
25.
Brilliant. We are so sorry for your friend's
That's what
loss.
backstory is now on the wiki if anyone was ever interested.
We would bury them amongst our honored dead if you would have us. Here's whatever we
I
can.
need to work out whether or not she would want me to suck out her memories first and put them
There's no
into my
network
lipstick
here, so
case.
she can't be doing them.
Oh, but I think I could maybe persuade the lipstick case of bioweapon to suck out your memories and maybe store them for me.
You know for a fact it can do that.
Yes.
Uh,
It's got to have some use. It's got a crack anyway. Oh, maybe it could take over your body and you could be a walking red ooze bioweapon.
That's what happened to Mornon. It didn't end very well.
On that 25%,
Let's not do that again.
persuasion
Thank you.
check you did, what you said of Xanos,
took me out in one
Yeah.
shot.
the dwarves, just talking on that. You see the Empress, the Princess, Randall. The Princess knows who that is. Says we've not, and again, looking like they're trying to work through something they haven't seen. The Shadowfen has not been our ally for some time. Xanos the Liar was against us in the Jade Rebellion in the early days. My father spoke of it often. I don't know why we would have thought allied with him. Malgon must have planted that idea as well.
I want to ask Claxy something.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I agree to give you back a body, will you bring back my friends?
You see there's a meaningful pause.
She's gonna be Claxy me.
Yes. As High Priestess of the Order of the Sundering Skies, that is well within my ability once you have formed me.
Okay.
Even though
no.
she'll have
You
been
don't
dead by a
have
long
to.
time though.
Yeah, we totally do.
So you see,
I like the fact
she
it's
says,
complicated.
I can beseech the skies themselves to reach down to the bowels of hell and pluck forth the dead.
I don't
Wow.
think she's in
That's
hell.
pretty based.
I don't think she's in hell. She was a good mushroom.
Yeah, we're not hell,
Yeah.
but that's just,
Maybe
that's
just
the
limbo?
hardest mission.
Oh,
Not easy to
okay.
grab it out of heaven, I imagine. She's just saying.
You
Worst
would
case
assume
scenario.
she's being poetic.
Yeah.
Okay. Intellectual
Mechanically, if you're interested, you're a reasonably high-level wizard. You know a little bit about Claxy. You can presume she has like true resurrection or some similar spell.
Okay. What kind of body does she want?
See, I'm thinking
Body
Claxy's just gonna
chopping.
go into Amanita's body.
Well, we could do that, but that depends
I
on
think
whether
we'd be giving her
Amanita...
another body.
Does
Give her the king's body.
You'd see she would say, as I said
What
earlier,
king?
find me
He's
in
down the
chemistry,
hole.
sir.
Oh yeah, he was
King's
a
in
vapor.
She
She
Right.
wants you to
Vapor,
build her.
Find me an alchemy laboratory,
Okay.
and you can attempt to aid me, or travel to the Ironclad Union and give this ring to Dr. Moore.
Okay.
We have an understanding.
But
She wants a
in saying
fancy,
that,
like,
I'm not
Iron
getting
Man
back
body.
Your staff. Or this necrotic ring, because I'm going to do that for the village.
You can keep the necrotic ring.
She wants her stuff back.
We can discuss terms for the staff after I've returned.
In other words,
after
I'll
you just
kill you.
kill me straight
After, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Actually, no. She doesn't say that. She's not that stupid. After I and your friend have returned,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you can give me an insight check if you like.
Yeah.
Because of the weird situation this is in, you
Is
can,
my-
That's a
Kind
nat
of.
one.
you can have advantage because
Okay.
she is incorporeal and stuck in a memory ring in a way.
What is it inside again? That'll be 15 inside.
You pretty quickly realize you're in a very powerful position. Your thoughts is that probably you weren't meant to get this ring. This is the sort of thing that, like, she would usually die and the ring would stay on her body and someone would get it and do this for her. And I think you have it means you can probably destroy it if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
You think this kind of situation of leverage, it would be really odd for her to be lying.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting. So you feel quite confident in what she's saying.
Do I reckon I could do this in this town right now?
Give me an Arcana check.
8. Oh, wait. Where's it? 10.
Even with a 10, what this will be high-level alchemy. It's not your specialty. You're a wizard. You're an evocationist.
Yeah.
Had you taken like artificer or something like that, or even like abjuration wizard, you'd be a lot more skilled for this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And this is not a small city, but it is still not like someone that will have the sorts of materials you need for this. You can't do it here.
Yeah.
You'll need to go to a larger settlement or some sort of factory or something like that. Like Bargra could have done this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
back
I was
in the
like,
day.
would Bargra do it? Yeah.
Absolutely could do this. Otherwise, as Claxley said, Dr. Mia, who you would know is the head of the council in the Ironclad Union, very powerful alchemist, possibly the most powerful alchemist, would be able to do it as well.
You want me to do it for you? I'll bring back one more second.
Oh, yes. That's even better. Oh.
Kill me from back.
Oh, that's awesome. Please do.
You see, at that point, the princess begins giving out issues, kind of starts quite shakily, but attempting to step into kind of an authority role, trying to find out what's happened to the prince, where they've gone.
I know where they went! It's fine.
Okay.
Silence. You did.
The three of you can help with this, or what do you want to? Is probably the question.
Sahim turns to the party and says, "One must not mourn for the dead. If they cannot be reborn, their life is spent. We move on."
Yeah. You have the backup character ready to go.
Not right now,
That's
but I can get one ready.
Once you have that ready, they'll show up through means that you'll all find out when they're ready.
You should have made like team backup.
I know, I
can I
had
make
one,
some
but
kind
I
of check on the memory of the fire guy?
Yeah,
See if
sure.
I know anything about
I
it.
feel like
Yeah,
I need a
same
proof
thing,
of
Arcana
backup
disadvantage.
character because I have a
Arcana
couple
with
that like
disadvantage.
Yep.
technically possible, but I don't know if I want to use them.
I
I want to roleplay
sending.
5.
Hard to say. Not. It's not wizard spells, so it's kind of outside your area.
Yeah.
Sending.
To Rum Tum Tugger.
Rum Tum Tugger.
Sending telegram. Rum Tum Tugger. Shooting him. Bad shit. Dead friend.
Still have.
How do clerics keep them from rotting, especially when made of mushrooms, until new body available? That's probably not the most.
Alright, Rum Tum Tugger. Going about your day, you suddenly get that message.
What do you do?
I'm sorry for your loss.
She's trying.
Do you remember our discussion on gentle repose?
I don't think I've learnt it, but I don't think. Well, I might do, because I think gentle repose.
That's a cleric spell, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, but is it a cantrip?
It's spare the dying is a
Is it
cantrip.
level 2 gentle?
It's
Gentle
weirdly hard for what it does.
gentle repose is it's second.
Did
Yeah.
you say she's crying?
What?
Did you say Electra's crying?
Scrying.
No. She was casting sending
Yeah, I know.
to Rumtub Tugger to go. How the hell do I keep her from rotting? 'Cause she's made of mushrooms until we can get her a new body. And he's like sending me like step by step wiki guide
At
on
this
how to
point
cast gentle
in the
repose.
campaign, how open to a character swap?
Exceedingly.
This feels like a good time to character swap.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually thinking I might need to adjust it slightly
Mhm.
of bringing back. Do you remember Garba's character she played that one time?
Yep.
The little fairy,
Mm.
fairy sorcerer.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking of
fine.
bringing her back.
Go on. Speaking on that, in fact, you then get a message quite soon after. Which friend died? From Rumtub Tugger.
From Rumtub Tugger. Amanita the mushroom lady. And her mushroom friend never even showed up to the fight.
If they were there, I would have lived.
No response for a while.
So I would be trying to find someone that knows teleportation magic or something like that to try and get me, or at least a way to travel back.
Yep.
Because I would want Alexander to know, like,
I have that way.
about the sisterhood.
I
and
just
all that
remembered
sort of
about it just now.
You just remember what's about to happen. There's a few minutes pass.
We could take it to tomorrow's over manor.
Well, I was thinking I'm just gonna.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Well, we don't think
What was
Amanita
that?
would like to be dead
It was
here,
what Ultimate
even if
gave
she's
me.
going to be dead.
What
There's
Deuteronomy
no
gave me, but,
mushrooms here.
It's like he didn't say much about what it does, but he said it could get us out as soon as we want. But it takes what was it, 10 minutes or a minute?
It'll take 10 minutes after you tear it.
10 minutes after I tear it.
Do you want to activate that?
Right,
Don't
so
waste it. Don't waste it.
Wait a minute. See if anything
what
else
would-
happens.
do we need to do it again?
So, like,
There could be some
The-
more
the
drops
the question
overnight.
is,
You know?
do you
I
tear
think
this
I want to
paper?
get out of here before they steal this fucking hammer off me again. So
Yep.
I want to do it.
You quietly tear that bit of paper.
Yeah.
You see a cascade of magic sparks come out from each of
I assume we all stay very close together.
turns into nothing.
We've got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So
Anything you're doing over those next 10 minutes?
should we let that dwarf out? I think we should.
I am corpse hunting her corpse for any magic items.
Grim, but yeah, you pull off the
Yeah,
magic
you can.
items. What's it called? The sister's
Mother's Heart.
mother's heart, her staff. That exists.
And I've got a rhythm maker's drum, but it's not a drum.
There you go.
And I've got a wand of magic protection.
Can you just send me what links to those?
Heartless.
No.
Loot
Zara's taking these
your
back
team.
to Morozova Manor.
Yeah,
My next character is
okay.
not actually going to have them.
Great respect and care.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the.
You're running to
cell.
the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's absolute chaos going on. No one's really stopping you. Do you tell anyone what you're doing, party-wise, I mean?
Yeah, sure. I'll tell you guys. I'm gonna unlock this guy because he could also be a great distraction for us. When
Yep.
we get out of here.
Right as we
Are you
get.
going to take my
do I-
ship-weave
do we
clothing, or are you
know-
going to leave that?
Well,
Do
I have
we
ship
know-
capacity anyway.
Do we know
I mean,
what
does
happens
anyone
at the
else
end
want
of the 10
shipping?
minutes?
Well,
have
you're just
no
to
idea.
undress the corpse.
Okay. So, right at the
She
end
wants ship-weave.
of the 10 minutes, if that's what
She's
I
not
know
gonna
we've
wear
got,
a friend's dead corpse.
I'm going to,
Uh,
just as whatever it is that's about to happen is about to happen,
Mhm.
I'm going to go, who do you want to be?
Oh, good question.
Who do we want?
Seriously, don't worry about
Who do we want to be?
At the moment. It doesn't matter.
Because if we're planning on going anywhere, we're wanted like all over the place. Who do we want to be? Spend 8
Generic
minutes.
dwarf.
Spend 8 minutes thinking about it.
Wonderful. So what's
It'd be
happening?
easier
So
if you
you're
were
running
something a bit
across.
taller.
Oh,
Sorry, are you having this conversation,
You mean
or are you running
you're
across
talking
town
about-
to the jail?
for when we bugger off.
Yes.
Okay.
So as just as before we last 30 seconds to a
Wonderful.
minute, I'm going to cast Seeming.
Cool. In
Um,
that case,
on-
you're running to the jail.
Mhm.
Are you coming to the jail with? Are you coming to the jail with, or are the two staying put?
Ooh. I would stay with Amanita
Mhm.
right now.
Cool. You stay with Amanita. Zara or Zahim?
I would walk
I don't
up
trust
to
Deuteronomy anyway, so whatever he's promised.
the princess,
Mhm.
and that would be my focus for the next 10 minutes. Is like It looks like we're getting out of here.
What do you mean?
We will try and find the king.
We will try and find the prince along our travels.
I appreciate that, but we can't let you leave right now. We need you to stay on. There's still many questions we need answered.
We may be back. We may not be.
We're not.
I'm afraid this is not a discussion. More of it, your friend
Hang
just
on,
left.
can I
with
just
the hammer.
cast command on it? Just say,
We need that back.
chill.
Yeah, you cast that. They make a wisdom save.
She has had a
They
very
roll.
feats,
They roll a 6.
14's the DC.
Yep. They
Chill.
Just
they
like
go,
chill, relax.
Oh, of course.
So,
Your friend has the hammer. You might be back. You'll keep an eye out for it. Very well. Turns to
Everybody,
we must look for my brother
chill.
quickly. Chill. Oh. Running across town. Give us an athletics check. See how quickly
but
you
also, I'm going to say,
Mhm.
what is your 1 minute explanation of your relationship with the North?
can.
Oh, that's an act. Oh, this is a cross down. I thought we just came in from like the next room.
No. You guys are here. You came through like
Um,
tunnels through the mountain.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's
How
cross
long?
down.
How long do I think it's going to take me to get there?
Oh, it's possible to get there in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I got to get back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh, sorry. It's entirely possible to get there and back in 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very doable. Very
But,
doable.
but it's possible.
Are you going to
Okay.
break him out with the
I don't know because I don't really want to do that because he might just take the hammer.
I
off
will
me.
tell you. DC 10
Yeah.
to get there in time. DC 15 to get there with enough time to get like a minute with this dude. You roll a 20, you get plenty of time to break this guy out.
I re-rolled and it's way under 10.
Alright then. We'll resolve that in a minute. So you
And you have to pay for
cast Command Chill.
Yeah.
Then you say in 1 minute, what's your relationship to the North?
Yeah, like what's
Is this a
the...
persuasion check?
Hang on, I need to actually get the other characters. Oh, there was a net one.
Cool, we'll resolve that in a minute. Electra, you can see this going on. Do you do anything?
Electra is sitting, gently trying to stop the mushrooms from sort of falling off.
As you're doing that,
It's like
see
just sticking them all back on again.
Amanita's ancient companion, the mushroom
Oh.
serpent.
No!
They drop when I die.
No,
Usually they do.
they've only just turned up. I
Walking
mean,
forward
this,
slowly.
this one's like
heavy
very.
feet, marching through the snow.
Oh, picks up.
You see, as it walks forwards, its right arm drops off in rot into the snow. As it looks up towards Amanita, you see its face has shrunken into something of a human skull, as veins of mycelium grow out of it in odd ways. As it looks at what's happening and says, "Till you return," and then slinks into the ground.
Aww.
Electra's like, well, you were late.
7 minutes later, you arrive at the prison, quite aware of the passage of time.
Okay, if I'm aware of the passage of time and I know that I'm going a bit slow,
Mhm.
can I then cast fly to speed myself up?
Oh, absolutely, if you burn
Yeah.
those spell points for that. Yeah, you
Cool.
fly across town. Very easy. Won't even make you any other checks.
Okay.
Flying, you can go in through a window if you like, and pretty much skip all of the guards.
Yep, that'd be great.
You head on through, you find this guy's jail cell. There was just an enormous treason charge and all sorts going on. There's probably not a lot of people in the prison. In fact, let me just do a check real quick. Incredible. You fly there, you land in front of the cage, in front of Adam Valith. Big iron suit holding him in place. You see, as you land, you see he looks up at you, great scars over his face. And so he looks at you with the hammer and just goes, "Looking good, kid."
Thank you very much. I like the cut of your jib. And also, this place has a severe power vacuum, so if you want to take power again, you're more than welcome.
Oh my god.
You see,
What is it with us screwing up the political
as you
landscape?
hold the hammer back, you hear a shout from around the corner. "What the hell are you doing?" As you see Warden someone. Smith? Yeah, that sounds right. Warden Smith. Crossing the
Hang
road
on,
just to
I've got
see you as you bring the hammer into the bars and they melt like butter as
What
they
is
just out of the way. So you see he stands up, steps awkwardly through, and so he turns around to see the armor and that comes with a big central lock on the back. He says, "Mind giving me a hand?"
No, that one you can do yourself. No, I'm gonna fly away.
You see, he says, "Fair enough." You see, he just starts going. As you see, you hear metal bending and scraping as you fly away.
Sick. Because I was not going to risk him just taking the hammer off me. I'm like, I reckon you'll be fine.
Him and the warden engage in an epic battle that nobody sees. You fly back.
And no one knows why. But we're just leaving like these little strands of destruction everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I just said. We screw up everywhere we go.
At least we're getting a magical item out of this one.
So as we're about to
There's probably about 90 seconds left. On this
90 seconds left, I'm going to cast Seeming. I am going to take on the appearance of Kit Kat Can Dance.
As you do that, you hear a dwarf from the crowd say, "Hey, you owe me 40 gold!"
Soon! And I'm going to turn the body of Amanita. Amsterdams. I'm going to turn the body of Amanita into the body of Genevieve Abernathy.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. I totally remember who Abernathy.
That's the raven that was with the professor.
Wonderful.
With the missing ring.
Oh, wonderful. The well-to-do type.
Yes, well-to-do albino
The swan.
raven.
Yep.
Any preferences?
I don't know.
Seeming.
God, druids don't get these ones.
All right. In
What
that
about
case,
Klaxi?
You can choose.
I'm going to turn.
At this point, it's about 60 seconds.
I'm going to turn Mornan into the mayor, who was the mayor of the town that Dietrich wanted to go on a date with.
Yep.
Oh, the chick.
The chick.
Yep.
Dietrich's date
Yep.
that went wrong. So I'm going to
Sure,
turn
why
him
not?
into Dietrich's date.
Like, who's this chick?
And I'm going to turn.
I still have the manly voice.
And I'm going to
Who's
turn
this, brother?
Zara Zahim into one of
Eliza
the
Brooks.
one of the dwarven clerics.
The flesh menders.
No, the ones that got eaten by the purple worm.
Oh, one of the two out in the desert.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. One at the.
So you can
I'll make a
become
roll to
his.
see if I know who
Yeah,
he is.
you can
That's
become
in
Elsa.
There's no reason Archeon would
Okay,
know
I
that.
didn't
They've
think
not
so.
been to Morozova Manor.
Yeah, I've turned him into Elsa.
Elsa, lovely.
Yeah.
Also
All right.
sick.
Elsa
you
the
see,
dwarf.
A
Yeah.
light of red starts to spread in about a 20-foot radius around Archeon.
Don't trust you to honor me.
Did you get in the
Get
light?
inside,
You stay
get
out
inside
of
the
it?
light.
Yeah, we go to the light.
Don't go into the light.
Oh,
Is what's
Sorry.
her face inside
Oh
the
yeah,
light?
that's good.
Dead body inside the light.
It's
Well, if it's moving
as
with
you
me,
move,
then I'll
it's-
move.
yeah, no, yeah. I guess the only other thing in that 10 minutes is I would have probably used the butt end of Klaxi's staff to get the crown and put it back in my handbag.
Yeah, don't want to touch that again.
No.
Good idea.
So I use Klaxi's
Now
staff.
Klaxi staff just infected with
Yeah.
corruption.
And I've got the bioweapon of mass destruction in the inside pocket of my jacket because it was a bit cracked.
Does anyone do anything else before the time
No.
for this goes off?
No. How long does fly last for? So I should say
Do you remember off the top of your head which cleric subclass McCarthy
10
was?
minutes. So yeah, no, that I would
I
have
can
used.
look it up on the wiki.
I've got it. Sorry, I've got it. He was
They were Zeal, weren't they?
possibly.
Yeah, I think Cavity was Zeal because Growl Tiger was War, Jellicles was something.
I've got a list.
Yeah, cool.
It's fine.
It's alright. Well, I might need to retcon.
Which
or
one? Which
two
one are you
details.
looking for?
Uh,
Jenny Zeal. Which one are you
Oh,
looking
okay.
for?
What's McCavity?
Tempest.
Tempest. Oh, okay, cool. So McCavity is wonderful. McCavity is there. Alright.
Jellicles, Twilight,
You see the light
Trickery.
around you glows
Who do you want?
as suddenly you go from Arctic cold temperatures to the dry heat of the desert. You feel at home as suddenly you all appear
Hang on, I've
in
got
the
a desert
glass throne room of the arid frontier.
Shit, scout. Are you going to give him like a little bioweapon?
It's in my
playlist. Oh
pocket.
my god, what is
You're all
happening?
in your
We're just
various
gonna leave it behind.
disguises. With you is Dietrich.
Yeah!
He's back!
Electra, you're there.
Electra's going to fall out of character really
Alexander
fast.
Morozova is also there.
By the way, my character's already in the campaign.
Is Backer there?
Who's your new character?
Riona.
Riona?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Riona is also there accompanying Alexander. Jesse, anyone else you want there from the Court of Fire to show up?
Yeah, Dietrich's misses.
Dietrich misses. Dietrich misses.
Wait, Dietrich was
is,
married?
I mean, sister, sorry.
Freelona.
I was going
Freelona.
on dates.
Yeah.
The person who has
He
an armor class
is
is
a
9.
douche.
I mean, he is a
What's their-
douche.
Oh, no, they're the necromancer. They are there also. And your new PC.
Cremini, I haven't added there.
That's alright.
The
Who,
Warforged.
who do they?
You see a Warforged turn up. It's a kind of very rusted, old-looking construct from the Ironclad Union. Looks like a mining designated class. And it's just covered in mushrooms and vines that have kind of overtaken it like wires. I don't know how I'm going to roleplay them yet, but we'll find out.
That's okay.
Can you explain
Have
that
they
again?
got,
just
like,
so I have this vivid mention of
Are they
it?
hollow?
It's an old rusted Warforged, right?
Yeah.
Very rough-looking Warforged, but it's got all these vines growing out of it and mushrooms, like wires almost.
Has it got space inside that I could fit Amanita?
Oh, did you say it's like a little...
Alternatively, if you would like, we can resolve the Quaxi thing and Amanita can come back.
No,
What
it's
happened?
alright. It's alright.
No, I was going to use that tip to
It's
get
alright.
more
Take
on.
as
So.
long as
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can bring back my friend that just died, right? Yeah, no, the other friend.
If I find out you've done that, I'll be so pissed.
We'll
Electra
back
doesn't
more
know you've
instead-
had that
instead-
conversation.
No, she doesn't.
Who do you reckon you'll play if you lose Elytra or you don't know yet?
Somebody
I
equally
did
as
have
stupid.
backup characters, but then I was like, no, I'm not.
All
I
my
don't
characters
like
are
them anymore.
stupid. Like, the 8
No,
intelligence just works.
I doubt this is what they look like. I just love this picture. I just found the mushroom construct.
I found
Whoa,
this
whoa,
one.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh,
I put that on
Oh, I didn't even know.
oh, I love that.
That was my clever emergency.
I don't have a character.
What?
For them yet.
I just put the sticks on the back, so
I would like to give them a full character. Just
Oh,
retcon my role playing
You
stuff.
probably could do like a similar thing around the base, and it wouldn't move as
no,
much.
it's fine. It's only because the wings come up to the
That's all right. Any other PC adjacent characters people want present here? Do you want Balthazar here?
No.
No? Cool. Fob is probably accompanying these people, if that's alright with you.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
He's a butler. He's like the protector of Alexander. He's going to go wherever he does.
They've got
You know.
food now.
Barker wouldn't come all this
also-
way. She's too old for that shit.
If anyone's wondering, this is what the Warforged, something like that. Like a
Oh.
Warforged mushroom.
Oh, that is so cool.
Gus and Bombolina are also there. Of the
Oh,
kittens,
I don't even
as you
know
see,
what
Rum
they
Tum
are.
Tugger is notably absent, however.
Oh,
The
Oh my
adult-
goodness.
The adult cats who are present, you have Deuteronomy,
Yep.
Growl Tiger,
Yep.
Jellicle,
Yeah.
and
Like way
Yep.
after the
fine.
that'd be so
wherever,
cool.
wherever the king is, they don't seem to be present currently.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wonderful. At that, I will be honest, I recently found out the house I thought I was renting I can't rent, so I've been looking for houses all day, and we have suddenly hit the end of my notes for the session.
Oh, okay.
So, we're not finishing just yet, but what's about to happen is a big council scene where a bunch of laws going to get dropped.
Did you like predict this? Just
More or less.
Okay.
This
God,
is-
was that
this
chaotic
has
but
been in my
predictable?
back pocket since early Greenswood.
Okay.
This is the evac. This is the big evac button, which Jerome set up a while ago for when the ship goes down. Everyone I've got a little token on gets teleported back to here, because
Kind
number
of like Word of Recall or...
very much word of recall.
Yeah,
that
very
on
clericy.
on a complicated scale of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You tore that paper. Deuteronomy gets a big woo, woo, woo alarm bell and goes, right, pull everyone back in. The Court of Fire comes back home. The Morozovas, who are allied, come back in.
And the
Oh,
kittens.
okay. So he
Kittens come
pulls
back.
people from everywhere.
Yeah, so your feeling is, these people have all been teleported here. There's a
Okay,
lot of
yeah.
confusion. Alexander looks like they're in the middle of something and is
Oh, so it's not that he was here before, it's that
no,
like,
not at all.
everyone's
You've all been
All
shown
arrived
there.
at the same time.
Deuteronomy, it's kind of standing, one or two steps higher.
So
from
we're
the
all
rest of
standing
the
there.
Mhm.
So actually,
Mm.
for anybody who hasn't got
For anyone
true
who hasn't
sight,
got true sight,
there's
the other
Kit
people
Kat
standing there
Dance.
is Mel Brooks, Eliza Brooks, Zan's Can Dance, who is an enemy of the state.
The body of
Oh.
Genevieve Abernathy?
The body of a noble Shadowfen woman and a random dwarf.
Dietrich's like, this is very convenient. This chick is just wrong.
Signing up to argue, I'm just like, hey.
How do you think Dietrich would react?
Who'd have predicted that?
Are you going to be like, hey,
Hey, baby girl.
I've still got the Hulk Hogan voice. Like, hey, I missed you. It hasn't been. It's been a bit. And then I'll kill a bit like that.
Absolutely
See you, Dietrich.
crazy.
Yeah. So anybody, I don't know. I don't think any of my cats have got true sight. Although
Mephistopheles.
I set them all up as level 8 and they're not. So
Yeah.
whatever you've given them, it's fine.
Yeah, the only one if you would know this, Deuteronomy is
Would just know.
much higher level than
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just kind of knows shit, and Jellicles has some weird stuff going on.
Fine.
You see, as this happens, Mephistopheles, for those of you who aren't gifted with the beautiful pictures I can see, Mephistopheles, quite short cat, very wild eyes, slightly matted fur, great long cloak, holds a kind of bowl of fire breathing in the vapors, turns around, casts a hand along the great windows behind the glass throne, which blacken over like the night sky, and then form up to show fully the Greenswood Council.
Oh.
You see,
He's like bringing them in from Skype.
pretty much. It's a
Nice.
Zoom call. Whether it's one-way or two-way, you can't really determine yet. You see Deuteronomy kind of holds out a paw. Says, "Friends of old, friends of new, and those from afar. I apologise for the sudden outburst, but you will find it worth your time." You see with that, Mephistopheles finishes the spell. Sound begins to come through. Council is in disarray. Claxie is gone, and the meter is gone. Isaac Manytooth is gone. You don't see the people from Westmarch who've been threatening to secede.
Oh, no.
You don't see Ubus the Hunter. You don't see the Archdruid, isn't there?
Yeah.
Either
Oh, and
Archdruid
Aaron. Yeah.
the half-elf, half-giant, two enormous stars. You do see, however, on a large podium, an old familiar face.
Oh, Alistair.
Alistair Black.
No! You knew it.
And it is for those reasons we must sadly call upon the mute and elect war. At which point there is a politely respectable applause. You see Xanos the Liar. Thank you, yes. It is the opinion of the Office of the Broken Crown, in what executive power we have, that this is a most necessary aspect for the security of the state. We second this motion and encourage all with conscience to vote in its favour. Again, raucous thing of applause, various things.
This is how everybody dies.
The thunderous
Thunderous
applause.
applause.
Englewood has a look on their face of something like that as they question why they bother. The state of vote numbers you don't know, but it's pretty quickly that a lot more hands are going up in favour as you see the moot is called. There is not yet war, but we're about to have some talks. If they don't go well, war is the only solution. Talk quickly begins among the council of who shall we send? Who shall we send to this moot? Xanos the Liar very graciously. I, as Chamberlain, will parley on behalf of the Office of the Broken Crown, as is my solemn duty. But that Mephistopheles breaks away the spell. Pandemonium is the short version of it. The dozen or so people here, you see Alexander very much going over to Sahim Zara, checking, glad you're okay, what's something to make of this. Dietrich, which character are you switching to, like Dietrich or the Necromancer, do you think? Alright, you're not switching characters. You're switching characters.
Well, I might consider switching to Dietrich, I guess. So
Wonderful.
I think I want to get back in the first. That's actually who I'd rather switch to.
Yeah, easy. There is general pandemonium. Mephistopheles takes center and hushing the crowd seemingly with just a very little gesture. It almost feels like some sort of spell present in this room. And so it must be, once again in our lifetimes, we make ready for the war. And that is where we'll wrap up tonight. It is only 9 o'clock, but that is all the content I have. We'll do character switches for next week. We can do some. It'll be kind of time jumpy over the next couple of months and that. How it will feel.
A little bit demoralised. No, it's fine. Good session.
What's everyone thinking they're going to do in the immediate future in regards to both their characters and kind of your kind of houses at large? Court of Fire, the Morozovas, the kittens, and the sisterhood.
Okay. Which
Your
kittens are
sisters.
here? So
Well, they're kind of also
useless ones.
Gus
So,
and Bombalina. The kittens that are missing
Yeah.
are
They were on their way to Greensburg, weren't they?
Rumpelteazer and
yeah,
just
Rumpelteazer and
Rumpelteazer.
yeah,
Rumpelteazer and Rumtum Tugger is also
on
missing.
the way to Greensgood. Yeah.
Zara and Zahim are going to explain to Alexander how utterly useless the other party members were, and how it was a waste of her time, and you should send someone who isn't as
I'm gonna
important
bring
to
you back.
to the Morozova household to just die, basically.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's what this group tends to do.
Alright.
That's the general vibe of what she's doing.
Does
Don't waste my
Electra?
life,
Does Electra hear that conversation?
Probably not. to be
Probably
honest.
not,
I imagine you
yeah.
have the sense to do that not immediately next
Yes.
to the people you're
Yes.
bad talking.
Yeah, it's just as well.
More broadly speaking, you're all in the ethereal
I'm
basin.
glad the winter pack arc lasted a long time.
Oh yeah, big long arc. That one. You're all in the ethereal, so you're all down here now, ethereal basin in the arid frontier, very far away from everything.
We're very close to Necropolis.
You are close to Necropolis, but
That's where Claxie is,
and she's young.
and she's young.
The question is,
Yeah.
the moot spin course is going to be a big old meeting in
Oh, that's in Barrenbury or Ballot Bridge or something.
that is
Oh,
in
no.
Bellick Bridge, which is in the middle of this island, which is an island in the middle of this lake.
I thought Ballot Bridge was down there. I thought it was supposed to be down there.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Bellick Bridge is here.
Yeah.
Bellick Bridge, historic neutral territory. What's going to happen over the next month or so game time? We'll do this quite quickly. Start the next session.
Lots of lich fights.
Well, so that's going to be a thing you need to solve fairly quickly. Is how the hell do you stop this lich from showing up every 10 days? Once that's dealt with, which might be a while, but once that's dealt with, who's going to Bellick Bridge? Which is more a case of which characters you play next, and that sort of thing, and anything. Nice work.
Yeah, are you sure we want to stop right now?
No, just sit and talk for a bit. And wait for the rain. Okay.
Well, there's still a few things I